back to our tournament in September. Today we're going to be kicking off with Rocket League Elementary School Division. Pleasure to have you joining us. Hope you're all having a good day. And it seems our players are getting set up with their coaches at the moment. Our current shoutcaster that usually shoutcasts with me, Vice President Isaiah, is currently not here. So today I'm going to be starting off with Caden. And it seems our coaches are also at the desks over there with their computers. And I actually don't know what schools are on today. We're going to have to see. And we have some people all around the arena already getting down with their game. Some people practicing, some people on Rocket League, just practicing there. We have some people on Smash Bros, Madden, Mario Kart. We also have a bunch of audience here today. And honestly, I'm pretty hyped for this tournament. Probably going to be pretty good. And let's just see how it goes. Oh, never mind. We have Isaiah with us today. I thought it wasn't going to be here. Good to have you, Isaiah. I just thought you were going to be late. I see you have a big sword as well.
Yeah.
All right, well, since you're here, how would you like to start off? We have a bit of static on the mics at the moment, so it looks like we are going to have Isaiah join us for this first round.
All right, hello. Is this on? Yes, sir. All right.
All righty, so as I was just telling the audience, we have our elementary school divisions playing for Rocket League at the moment. I don't exactly know what schools are up at the moment. However, we're about to see. And as I said to the audience as well, we have our students and coaches already up there, ready to go.
Okay.
How have you been, Isaiah?
I've been doing great, man. You already know it's spooky month. It is October, so you already got my costume on. You know.
Yeah. Where's your Spider-Man mask?
We ain't gonna worry about that right now, okay?
Okay. Fair enough. Because I got my helmet here. You're not showing up with the mask.
Man, dude, I've been going place to place, trying to save everybody. You know,
that's
mom
fine.
And all that type of stuff.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, should we get decorations? Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, they added new decorations to the table.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
We have Kirby now?
Yep, and it seems as if we may be having some hosts make an announcement shortly.
Hosts? Okay.
Yep. I don't know.
Man, this is going to be a busy day.
It is going to be a busy day. We had some issues, but we're fine. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Good to have you, Isaiah.
Everybody, let's get started with Rocket League today.
All right.
All teams join your respective colors.
All right, you heard the coach and the announcer.
Right, let's get to it.
Yep.
So we have Park Forest and Vindaloo Ray.
Yep. We have Villa Del Rey and Park Forest. Park Forest is blue, Villa Del Rey is orange. All right, we start off with the round. All right, Villa Del Rey and Park Forest go for the ball. It ends up on Villa's side as Park goes in for the attack.
Now looking over here, it seems like number 2 on blue side on Park Forest. He's looking for a good way to set up for the ball. Seems like he's trying to push away and push back from orange, but it seems like they are going to blue. Now seeing what's going on here, it seems like they're trying to get to a good setup, but it seems like maybe a good hit, but maybe bounce back to maybe to the side. What's going to happen here, folks? What are you trying to say, man?
All right, so now we have Park going back onto Villa's side as it was just on Park's side. Again, playing a bit of catch with the ball as both teams try and get it. Now, the ball seems to be both teams are having trouble grabbing the ball at the moment. They're sort of kind of at a stalemate. However, it is only the beginning of the match. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, looking at this, it seems like number 6 is waiting for a good thing, but with no boost, he can't do nothing really. And it's going back to the orange side, but just making time going overboard on the goal. It seems like blue is trying to get for a good way to get inside the goal, but good defense by 5. They're moving into the right side of their own.
Yeah, Villa's defense is really on top of it, to say.
Yeah.
And Park is doing their best to try and get it into their goal. However, at the most recent shot, they only landed a bit above. Yeah, that could have been bad right there.
Yeah, just a miss, and that leads to Villa Del Rey going forward to their own goal with no goalie, and that is a score.
That is a score for Park Forest against Villa Del Rey. That is 0-1 with only 80 seconds passed.
Yeah, looking at that, that's already a great start already.
Yep.
Maybe that wasn't the fastest goal, but, man, it is a great start for the best of 3.
I agree. That seemed to be very... All right, we're back at it with the kickoff.
All right.
Both teams go for the ball. It
And
seems
there's
already a destruction. That is a snipe. That is a snipe. Yep. 1-1.
The great contest with the demolition. They have managed to get
Look at that shot. Hold on. So he destroys one guy, and it just goes right in.
Yes.
That was like that was literally 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. And that's an amazing goal to go back with Park Forest.
And we're back at it with the kickoff. The ball doesn't go anywhere. It just isn't in the air. But now Park seizes the ball as it tries to go into
Number 2 is
Villa's
for a good
side.
tap off to the goal. It seems like going straight to the goal. There's no one guarding, and maybe a good score right there at the edge, and right there. We waited, and a good save by number 6.
Just barely as the goalie comes in and saves the ball. However, that ball was inches from getting in, literal inches. However, Park Forest is still going on the offensive. Villa is now on their toes as they just made that snipe. However, that does not excuse Villa's, what do you call it, Isaiah? Vigilance?
Vigilance? Yeah, I think so. Oh, hold on. Okay. So looking at this, folks, it seems like Park Forest have a good coordination skills with their, of course, teammates. Number 1, hitting a score on goal, making it a good on lead point to 2-1.
This seems to be a very close game as both teams now go for the ball. Let's see where it goes. It doesn't go much anywhere. It's sort of on Park's side. However, Park is able to get it back onto Villa's side, trying to score another goal.
And looking at this, it seems like number 5 is staying in for safety, but then again, he's going for aggressive push. He's waiting for a good opportunity to go ahead. But number 2, oh, wait a second, number 5 hits a good ball across, but I guess number 1 misses the ball. The goal is open to score.
That is a 2-2. Both teams are tied right now. I think this is a pretty even match. What do you say, Isaiah?
I say that if they can just keep on with the teamwork and also have a good safety on goalie, they can have a perfect way to either do defense or offensive play.
Very much agreed. Now we're back at it with a kickoff. 2 minutes passed in this game. Both teams go for the ball. Park is able to immediately get a good shot at Villa, but it just misses a bit to the left of the goal.
And looking at this is just a nick of the backboard. Seems like number 6 is waiting for a good way to counteract that, but it seems like they collage with both Park Forest and Ville Del Rey. Number 1 is staying back for safety for good keeping. He's waiting for a good setup for the ball. It seems like number 2 is actually setting up the ball for number 1, and just missed it. And if this is right, this is a 2v2, right? This is 2v2.
I'm actually this is a 2v2 according to the names. We haven't had a 2v2 in a while since last year.
Yes,
I didn't actually notice that until now.
And looking at number 6, he had a good save from ball going to the blue side of the ring. And number 5 is waiting for a good open on goal. And guess what he does? And there's no one at goal. And that is ace. Oh, wait a second. Number 1 has an epic save.
As we just saw, Park's goalie just comes in at the very last second. That was an amazing defense, and that is also a destruction right there with only 2 minutes left. It is now back onto Villa's side as Park goes on the offensive. I think Park is a lot more offensive than Villa. What do you say, Isaiah?
I'm seeing that, of course, Ville Del Rey and Park Forest are going both head on defense and offense since they now have, the advantage of being a 2-player game because they start to realize they actually can work as a team or as a teammates and also help each other, progress further on. And I've seen their play style. They're having one staying behind. I love that type of play style to have someone at safety and someone to go aggressive. And look at number 6. He used that perfect example of what I just said.
Agreed. Now we only have 90 seconds left in this game. It is still a tie right now.
Yes.
Honestly, if they keep on at it, we could just get an overtime.
Yes.
And we haven't had that in a while.
And looking at this is already at blue side, and they have maybe a good setup on goal, but it seems like Park Forest is still waiting for a good time to, of course, exit the ball and a good save and get away from number 2.
All right, now Park goes on the attack as he tries to go for Villa's goal, which was previously unexposed, but now both players come in to save the goal with only 1 minute left. Again, as I said, if they keep on going at this, it may be just an overtime. I don't think we had an overtime last tournament, right, Isaiah?
I think we had like maybe 2 overtimes, but not had that much. Never mind. Ville Del Rey has a score. Let's look back at that replay.
Yep, so ball's kind of in the air.
And another score on goal. A snipe from the one side of the goal being wide open.
Yes. Now, if Park could just get one more goal, that could be another equalizer and potentially lead us into an overtime. However, we'll just have to see.
It's already at blue side. It seems like number 1 has a good bounce off ball, but goes to even further from their own side. Park Forest is looking for a good way to exit the ball to the orange side. And it seems like number 5 is going in the full 2, waiting for a chance to get active. And seeing had a good shot on goal, and that is another score. Ladies and gentlemen, and that is 2-4.
2-4, yes. It's not looking good for Park with only 30 seconds left. Villa could have this in the bag if Park does not play their cards right. I think it could potentially still be winnable, however, very slimly. So, we're back at it with the kickoff. Both teams go for the ball.
And looking at it, it seems like number 1 has a good shot on ball, and that's straight in from challenge
Did
to
you
challenge.
see that? And that was like
I did.
That was a shot from earlier in this round. A destruction, then a snipe.
Yeah.
That could have just saved Park if they get one more goal.
Yes.
All right. And we're back at it with the kickoff. Both teams go for the ball. Oh, already back onto Villa's side as Park goes on the offense. But Villa is already on the defense.
And looking over here, folks, it seems like number 1 and 2 is bounce back, trying to get a score into the ball, make sure they have 15 seconds left and make sure they do something right so they can get equal up to an overtime.
I smell a countdown. 10, 9,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And look at that, folks, and that is game.
That is
the
a
first
victory.
game, and Villa Del Rey has won their first round.
Yep, that is a Villa Del Rey victory.
Nice.
Good start to the elementary school divisions. What do you say, Isaiah?
I said we did great. I say Villa Del Rey has done great.
Agreed.
Of course, using team strategy and also defense and offensive players.
However, Parks snipes into their goals was absolutely amazing. They did that 2 times in a round.
I say that if they focus on like aerials too, they can get way better. Because I see how some of them was trying to get a wall hit and try to lead that to an aerial.
Right. All right. It seems that the game is now about to begin again.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back at it with the kickoff of round 2.
All right. So looking into it, it seems like already number 5 and 2 Collab already on blue side and already a shot on goal. That's a first goal.
That was 3
already.
seconds. That was 3 seconds.
3 seconds and already. Villa Del Rey has already showed their dominance by 1 point, leading on end. Number 5 with a good double tap into goal.
Villa's
both of the players.
Villa has had a history of being one of the best elementary school teams
Yes.
in this division. It's honestly pretty impressive how they play. They already have a goal within 3 seconds. However, Park Forest now gets it onto their side quickly as they go in for the attack. But Villa is quick on the defense, trying to defend their goal as Park is a bit to the right of Villa's side.
Yes. This is like number 2 going for a good opportunity, but guess what? He has no boost, but number 1 comes to clutch and gets a save. Number 1 hits again towards goal, but number 6 is going for a good defense and misses the ball. Sadly, but gladly, number 5 is in. He's going to the open goal. No one is there, and he's using all his feet to get to the goal. And it's up there above the rim. He's going for a good opportunity, and guess what? Number 2
That's already a 2-0.
Goal.
That's already a 2-0 in 30 seconds. Honestly, that is baffling. Let's have a look at that replay. So he just kicks it in. There is no goalie there.
Yes.
However, it ricochets off, but at the last second, he bumps it in. No, it was one of their own who bumped it in. That is just crazy.
That would suck. Okay.
And we're back at it with the kickoff. Both teams go for the ball. All right. And it's ricochets off back into Villa's
backboard and almost into
That was
the
almost a
goal.
shot. Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that could have been another close one for boys Park Forest, but guess what? They had missed the ball. Number 5 has hit a wall. The goal is wide open. He's going towards goal, but guess what? It's just a little bit off. Maybe he gets to the goal, and that is not a score. And they're going straight into the opposite side.
That was just inches in with only 1 minute past. It is already still 2-0. Villa's on a great start at the moment. Park Forest is doing their best to get on the defense, but they haven't been really going on the offensive much. And with this, if they keep this up, Villa will probably get a 5-0 in this game.
Yes. And looking at it, it seems like number 5 is still running low on boosts. I'm realizing that they don't really monetize or either like somewhat keep their boost in hand in case they need it. And they need to learn how to, of course, utilize their boost into the fullest to not only save, but also to use it at the right time and moment. Now, looking at this, it seems like number 1 is still waiting for a good opportunity to hit him towards goal. But number 5 is going towards blue side and looking for a scoring goal, and that is another score for
That is
Villa Del Rey.
3-0. That is 3-0. As I said, this could be a 5-0 for Villa if Park Forest do not adapt to the situation. It is already like 100 minutes past, 100 seconds past, I apologize. And still, Park does not have a goal. It is terrifying. I'm at the edge of my seat right now. I don't know about you, Isaiah.
And right now, I'm sitting here looking at what's going on here. Number 2 shot on goal, and that's already a good safety by 6.
That could have been
nice.
That could have been a snipe like last round. However, the goalie was actually ready for that one.
But Villa Del Rey has good defense and offense, utilizing it to the best of their abilities.
It cost them a destruction as well.
Now looking at number 6, he's waiting for a good way to dribble the ball to the left side of the match, no, to the right side, off the wall, and maybe the wall hit. No, he gets it off. It seems like he's waiting for a good way to, of course, utilize that boost that he has. But guess what? He bounced it off to their side of the wall to boost.
All right, and now we are nearing the midpoint of the match as it is still 3-0. Park Forest doing their best to stay on the defensive. However, Villa's offense is simply just it's just an onslaught. They're going at it, trying to get even more goals, trying to break past Park's defensive line as we now literally reach the midpoint of the match. However, it seems that Park is actually trying to get it onto the side, which they do. However, Villa is quick on the defense.
And looking at this, it seems like Villa Del Rey is still on defense, going back and forth and having an amazing correspondence into them getting to their own side, even across the map to the blue side. Now, seeing how number 5 is waiting for a good point, and he has 0 boost because when his team is there to guard the ball, but he misses.
Oh, that is 1-3.
and it's already 1-3. Sadly, he missed the ball due to the lack of jump he had.
Let's have a look at that replay.
The replay, you can see that he missed the ball just barely. That sucks.
However, what is terrifying is it took them 3 minutes to finally score a goal. It's still not looking good. However, they have ample. They have ample time to equalize. Both teams go for the ball. That is a snipe. That is a snipe.
Nice.
That's something Park is absolutely amazing at.
I will say this, Builder needs to learn how to challenge that. It seems like when they have a lined up game to each other, they do not want to, of course, challenge that. That leads to an open goal.
Agreed. Now we're back at it with the kickoff. With 2 minutes left. All right.
It seems like already a good challenge going to the orange side to Villa Del Rey. Number 5 is looking for a good way to oppositize and go to the other side with the ball, but it seems like number 6 beats him to it, and it goes to the left side of blue.
Villa Del Rey already continues their onslaught on Park, as they already are on the offense on their side. However, Park is a lot more quick to the defense this time and is actually doing a lot more offensive. Perhaps those past 2 goals have motivated them a lot as they get it. That was a near equalizer. That is right. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, that was just inches in. They had it. However, Villa was quick on the defense. I think Park kind of fumbled that one. However, that was still a pretty good attempt. I think they can do it again. They have 90 seconds left. That's a perfect time to equalize.
Looking at it, folks, it seems like number 1 is guarding the ball to the right side of blue, hitting a good wall hit, trying to get even more into the orange side. Going to
There's no.
Guess what? Number 5 blocks it to back the blue side.
All right, we have around 60 seconds left. It is still 3-2. Park just needs to get one more goal to equalize. We can potentially get an overtime. They're already on the goal of Villa, trying to get it in. However, Villa's goalies are already there on the defense. There's one thing I have to say about both these teams. They are really quick at getting into position.
Yes. And looking at number 1, he goes for straight. She's trying to go straight for the goal, but it doesn't work out. He's going to the left or right side of the one side. But guess what? Seems like number 1 has a good setup for maybe number 2. But guess what? It does not work out again. It seems like they're trying to have a good comeback and not doing that much defense to, of course, have an offensive play.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stalemate at the moment with only 30 seconds left in the match. Park and Villa are having a hard time advancing into one another's lines. While it is on Villa's side, both teams are having a hard time trying to defend and get the ball in. And I smell a countdown coming up. You ready, Isaiah?
Yes, sir.
All right,
here. All right, there's 12 seconds. And
yes.
There is 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it seems like number 1
that is
a good tap on, and that's already to the ground.
That is a victory for Villa Del Rey 2-0.
Villa Del Rey has won the
Alright, that is it. Villa Del Rey is moving on.
You heard him. Villa Del Rey just won. This was a best out of 3, so Villa Del Rey did in fact win this.
The Frog Elementary and Parkview Elementary up.
All right. Well, you heard him. We got some new elementary schools coming in.
Yeah. Oh, the camera is
a
little bit
I see
funky.
That needs a bit of adjustment.
That's okay.
But what do you think of those plays, Isaiah? What did you analyze about both of those teams?
I've seen how Villa Del Rey has utilizing of both offense and defensive play, but also they switched to a more of a skirmisher play to where they have both on offense using a great utilization of the team strategy and also correlation with each other.
Agreed. I personally think Park was doing absolutely amazing, but Villa Del Rey's offense was just too relentless. But Park, they know how to snipe. That got them really close. This was a really close game. It was very interesting to watch. I loved it.
Yes.
And it was a good start to this tournament as well.
I believe if Park Forest kept up with the defense, they can do it.
Yes.
Over to the blue team for Rocket League.
All right.
Awesome. Woo. So,
what's up?
What we analyzed about that game, what do you think we can expect from this next game with 2 different schools?
I believe we're going to have probably the same output, the same input as last game.
Right.
It depends. But I see 3 people. So we have 3v3.
Pass for Parkview.
I love the support. I love the support.
I love it too.
I love the support.
Honestly, I could not blame her. That was great.
Cannot blame
yeah,
her
that was
either.
great enthusiasm. That was great enthusiasm. I love that.
Yes.
All right, it seems that we could have a 3v3 as I see 3 players at the table this time. It's going to be not a 2v2, 3v3 this time. What elementary schools did we call out? I think Caden and potentially Jesse.
Also, sorry for coming late. I thought we was gonna start at like at 10, but I just started early on. We started early on.
So, as I said,
What's up?
what elementary schools did he call out again?
What other schools?
I know one of them was Parkview.
I think so.
Yeah.
Looking at the Rocket League champion for elementary, we have Lobdell.
Lobdell.
Yes, we have. I think it's a lot by air. It's kind of hard to read from here. And Capital Elementary, they have possibly can go against each other right now in the in the finals, possibly. But also we have, we're waiting for more of our competitors. We're still waiting.
Right. It seems that one team is currently missing, and the other team that is there does not have their coach at the moment. Yep. Also,
Yes.
it seems that they could potentially have technical difficulties as well.
Yeah, they are having technical difficulties. Here, let me go check over my esports team. Let's see how they're doing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, while we're here,
What's up?
I actually wanted to ask you as well
What's up?
regarding last tournament
Yeah.
in our high school divisions. How about you tell us about the new sort of high school thing we have for this? I don't think they're part of EBREL as well.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, of course, we had a game show or a night show. It's basically night with esports, something like that.
Because of the absence of Dufrock, I want to know, is Capital Elementary School in the building right now? Capital Elementary School.
Capital Elementary.
Looks like it may be going up against Capital.
Elementary.
Yep.
But yeah, back to what I was saying though, we are having Valorant add into the LASEF, which is the Capital Arena Esports. We're going to have, once again, Valorant, which is going to be our new competitive for a high school level of tournament.
Right.
So it's going to be I think a 5v5 compatible shooter, something like CSGO. But of course, all characters have unique abilities and quirks to not only utilize into planting of bombs or team deathmatch. And they have to utilize both stealth and precision of timing and also patience with their guns.
Yeah.
Because I played with my coach and some of my esports members in Valorant, and it takes a lot of team communication and precision and also teamwork.
Right. I heard. Yeah, Valorant's just one of the typical esports games.
Yes, actually,
not just
I'm
in high
excited
school.
for
Yeah.
it.
I never got the chance to play it. I plan on doing it, but it's only on PC.
I'll say this. They are planning to do on console too. I think on PS5 and Xbox X Series, Ali. But they are planning to actually, it is confirmed, by the way, that they are planning to do on console. They actually released the beta version of it to some of its players.
Miss McGregor, ma'am, we need to get people to stop walking in front of the camera.
All right.
It seems that we may be getting.
We'll be right
Yep,
back.
we'll be getting right back.
All right, up to the blue team. I need LaBelle Air Elementary.
Okay,
And
LeBert.
up to the orange team, I need
shit.
Bill Del Rey Elementary.
Oh, shit. That's fun. Got me some breakfast.
Where on camera?
Let's hope we didn't record that.
You need to lift your mic up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dude. That is.
We're now live, bro. I didn't need to
Okay, well, they still have our mics recorded. I watched the last stream. I watched our last stream. They still have our mics live on this. Repeat.
Once again, I need Bill Del Rey up to the orange Rocket League team. Bill Del Rey.
Would you like to remind the audience what schools we have playing right now? We have Central and
Capital.
Right. So we had a few teams gone. They're absent at the moment, so we had some substitutes. So we have the team set up already with their coaches and their players. Again, it's going to be a 3v3. What do you think of this, Isaiah?
I said we're going to have another great game, and I'm waiting for it, man.
Right. Now, we have our announcers already up there, probably prepared to make another announcement for another game. We have the audience already ready, and we have, I think one team actually has a backup player.
Yes.
Yeah, have a look at that. We have one person standing over there, and we also have...
All right, everybody. It's time to start the first semifinal match with LaBelle Elementary versus Ville Del Rey Elementary.
Oh, it was Ville Del Rey and LaBelle. Okay.
Right,
Oh, it was Ville Del Rey.
Now join your respective teams.
Okay.
All right. Seems they're just joining their teams right now, about to load into the game.
All right.
Yes. Now,
I believe Ville Del Rey going to keep on going. I feel like Ville Del Rey is going to continue.
LaBelle is blue and Villa is orange, like last time. And we're here with the kickoff of the first round. Start us off, Isaiah.
And looking at already a good competitive by Ville Del Rey, but a good competitive by LaBelle Air. And seeing how they got already on blue side, it seems like LaBelle is already challenging both of them, going to orange side. But they have a goalie. Ville Del Rey is waiting for a good opportunity to miss, and there we go, first goalie to LaBelle.
That was a deadly goal by Villa.
Yes.
Already 13 seconds in, it's already 1-0 and LaBelle's goal. They're already showing that they're one of the best teams here in the elementary school division. However, I think LaBelle can actually bring it back, as LaBelle is not a slouch either. Now, both teams go for the ball. It ends up back on LaBelle's side. However, LaBelle is already quick on the attack, going in, repelling the attack of Villa, and back onto their side.
Yeah, I would like to remind that this is the semifinals, and the best of the three will move to the finals. Now, looking at this, folks, it seems like already number one, it has a good tip-off, stopping it from going towards goal, and hits from the backboard. And number one, once again, hitting an aerial, going to the orange side, hitting from the right side. He's trying to set up for the goal and look for a good setup. But guess what? Number 5 from Ville Del Rey already counteracts that decision.
Now, it seems that LaBelle is trying to get the ball into Villa's goal. However, Villa is, as I said last round, their defense is absolutely staggering. They're like a shield wall, a phalanx. And LaBelle is having a hard time getting past as the ball just keeps on going into the air and reflected.
Yes. And looking at it, folks, it seems like they're both counteracting. They're both hitting clash on heads on who's going to go on which side of the ball. But it seems like blue is having a struggle on defense. And they got, just a good time. Number 3 hits the ball to the right side, going towards orange with a good wall hit, an aerial with a good guide. And, another epic save by Ville Del Rey.
Now, we just saw both goalies on both teams repel the ball. That's why that's the importance of goalies. And that's why it's necessary for a team to have a goalie. It's shown in these previous tournaments that they have been absolute lifesavers. And without a goalie, you're basically done for.
Yes.
Those two goalies, absolutely stunning. However, that goalie could not defend from that quick shot by Villa. Let's have a look at that replay. It's on the wall. LaBelle tries to get it in. However,
and looking at it, it seems like LaBelle got another point on in, 2-0. It's 3-17, and they still have a chance to come back, Ville Del Rey.
And we're back at it with the kickoff. It seems that it goes a bit onto Villa's side, as LaBelle is already on the attack.
Looking already, it seems like number 5 having good correspondence. He's waiting for a good opportunity to rise and shine. It seems like he's already hitting to the other side, but 3 is challenging him, with number 1 coming from behind, being for a good aggressive hit towards orange.
So we have 3 minutes left in this match. I still believe that Villa could potentially get a sort of equalizer here, as long as they keep on going on the attack and trying to get past LaBelle's defenses. And we're nearing the midpoint of the match as well.
Yeah, we have some technical difficulties, but that's not stopping the match. It's being in session right now. They're still on blue side. They're still waiting for a good chance on goal. And ladies and gentlemen, we can't see nothing.
We cannot see anything now. The screen is black.
Yes.
All right, there we go, and we're back.
All right.
At midpoint of the match, the ball is in the air. It goes back onto Villa's side as LaBelle is already trying to squeeze in for another attack.
Yes, and it seems like number 2 is having his teammates back, going in for a good setup, and that's number 1 hitting a good corresponding to a score.
That is already 3-0 for LaBelle.
Yes,
Villa is it's not looking good for Villa right now.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. But already a good collaboration with both 1 and 2 being strikers, and a good goalie for the 3rd point for the LaBelle Air.
And we're back at it with kickoff as both teams go for the ball. It's sniped into LaBelle's side as Villa is now on the attack. They did not like what LaBelle was doing.
Look at LaBelle, and they have an amazing corresponding to, of course, aerials and wall hits.
Yeah, that was a great counter attack.
The other side.
Oh, that was just barely.
Yes. This is like number 1 and 2 is utilizing the air time as a way to get a scoring goal or a good defensive play, and that's already another score for LaBelle.
That's 4-0. So, is this to 5 or 7 points, Isaiah?
I think it's to maybe 5 or probably to 7 points. I'm not sure.
Assuming that it is 5, LaBelle only needs to get one more goal to win, and it could be a 5-0. Yes. And they have the ample time to do that. However, Villa still has pretty good time to at least try and get a 4 and get an overtime. And that's already a destruction as it's on Villa's side as LaBelle goes in for the attack.
And looking already at it, it seems like number 1 is going for a good way in, but it seems like number 2 and 1 is back off of each other. And they don't really have a defense from Villa Del Rey, but it seems like, of course, LaBelle Air utilizing all their teammates, but also they are also getting to both defense too, having one of the players staying back on goalie.
Now, we have only 90 seconds left in the match. Time is looking scarce for Villa as LaBelle is absolutely relentless in their attack. Villa is doing their best to scramble back onto the defense. However, LaBelle is just too numerous trying to really get in. However, this does leave them exposed as all 3 LaBelle players are here. They don't have a goalie.
Yeah, look at how LaBelle Air is playing.
That's 5-0.
They're going back to back, and they're using their team strategies to bounce off one another of the ball to have a good hit on goal.
Yeah, that was basically a pass.
Look at number 2. He has a good hit and
look at that
from number 1.
That's 5-0. That's a victory for LaBelle.
That is a victory for LaBelle.
Wait, LaBelle?
LaBelle.
Yeah, LaBelle.
And already that is our first match.
First game of the semifinal going to LaBelle. We're going into the second match.
Nice.
Of the best out of 3 series.
Absolutely stunning.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great game already. LaBelle is already showing their
honestly expected Villa to do a bit better. Maybe they will. I hope they do.
I think it's because of the 2v2. It showed their compatibility with 2 players, but they need to work compatibility on 3 players because you have to worry about 3 players, but you have 3 players.
That is correct. It goes for both teams. And we're back on the second round. And here's the kickoff. Would you like to start us off, Isaiah?
And look at how it is right now. It seems like, of course, Blue has a good hit towards goal. And it seems like LaBelle Air trying to hit a good corresponding, but misses the wall hit. But LaBelle Air is bouncing off to the teammate, and the teammate misses. The goal is wide open, but guess what? Number 3 is trying to correspond to that, trying to get a good wall hit, but there's nothing going on right now.
It seems LaBelle is going on the offensive this round, trying to really get back at LaBelle for what they did to them last round. However, LaBelle is already quick on the attack, almost getting into the goal, but it's just a bit to the right.
Yes. And looking at it right now, it seems like Villa Del Rey is trying to maintain their defense because they can't leave that much offense, but they're going to blue side already. The number 1 hitting a good hit towards back to orange. Number 3 is getting a good wall hit from the right side of orange. It seems like they're doing a good setup, and that is a score for number 2 for LaBelle Air.
That took them 40 seconds to get a goal. LaBelle is at 1-0. Honestly, that was pretty decent time, if I do say so myself.
Yes. Look at how it is right now. I'm seeing how LaBelle Air is showing their dominance.
And we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. Yeah. It's already onto LaBelle's side as Villa is quick on the attack. However, LaBelle is quick on the counterattack, trying to get it back onto Villa's side. However, Villa is not playing around this time. They're really doing their best.
And looking at it already, number 1 is going for a good hit on ball. But guess what? They're corresponding using team advantage to not only bounce it back, but bounce it to the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing good corresponding of teamwork here, folks. We're seeing how all teammates are being active, bouncing the ball to one another to have a good score on goal, and that is the 2nd to 0.
That was a good and quick 20 seconds. That was already a goal. And we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. Now, it's back onto LaBelle's side. Villa seems to be getting into their side a lot initially. However, LaBelle is able to counteract that and get it into their goal. That's the pattern I'm seeing at the moment.
Really trying to use that aerial and air time to release the ball, but he's still learning how to actually utilize the boost. And already that's like another score, but guess what? Epic save by, I think it was
straight up
6. Man, that was a close one.
Yeah, the ball just went straight up there, but it is still on Villa's side as LaBelle could potentially be scoring another goal if Villa does not play their cards right. And that's a 3-0.
Yes, sir. And if they get 2 more points, they will win this round.
Let's have a look at that replay.
Finals.
Okay, so he bumps it in. Another guy comes in, bumps it
Yes.
in, and the goalie was just a bit too slow on
They're
that.
utilizing all their teammates using it to pass into the goal, which is a great way to play this game. Teamwork
Agreed,
makes
but
the dream work.
one weakness with that, though, is LaBelle could be without...
epic save.
Yeah, those
this
were...
time was going to blue side, but guess what? A good epic save.
Those were 2 destructions there. Now,
Yes.
with all their players coming in on Sevilla's side, it could leave their goal open if Villa somehow get...
Another goal,
That is
ladies and gentlemen.
4-0.
LaBelle is showing their dominance right now.
But yeah, so as you said, LaBelle uses all their players, correct?
Yes.
Now, if Villa was to actually get back onto their side, they would have no goalie. So that is one weakness.
That's the scary part about this play. But that's why they utilize their teamwork and also their passing skills to one another to not only score the ball, but also hit to a good setup for the ball to be scored.
This could be another 5-0, like around
Yes.
the
This could be the
midway.
finish, and maybe number 3 get a score in, and he's almost just by the nick of time, almost got it in.
However, Villa has plenty of time. They have a whopping 3 minutes to equalize.
Yes.
Now, it's on Villa's side as LaBelle already tries to go in for the attack as usual. Villa, however, is a lot more quick on the defense this time.
Yes,
really not relenting.
LaBelle Air is showing their dominance.
That's 5-0.
Another goal.
That's
Ladies
5-0.
and gentlemen, look at the plays.
That is-
Look at the plays. Let's look at the replay one more time.
That is the victory for semifinals.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, that is game.
LaBelle Air victory.
All right, and there it is. Series 1 of the semifinals goes to LaBelle Air Elementary.
The crowd goes wild.
LaBelle Air can qualify for the finals.
Agreed.
Our amazing capital player over here.
Yes. And our most valuable player, once again, is 1.
I need
Right.
LaBelle Air to stay up actually
Okay.
to play the final out.
All right.
So I wonder what school's going to be going up.
So right now we're having the finals. Of course, we have LaBelle Air going against, let's see here. I think one of the Capital Elementary or Park View. I
Perhaps.
can't really
I-
see from here, sadly.
Yeah, I can't see it either. I
Up
don't
to the
exactly
orange
know.
team, I need Parkview Elementary.
Parkview Elementary.
All right,
nice.
All players go up, rushing to the tables.
Yes.
I wonder where their coach is. I wonder how Parkview is actually going to do against this team.
Yeah, looking at how it is, folks, it seems like maybe Parkview is a new team, I guess. I think Parkview is a new team.
I haven't actually seen them yet. We'll be
Oh,
right
really?
back.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back in a bit. And we're going to the finals.
And now we're back at it with the finals. We have our teams already set up with their coaches.
We have our
Yes.
final between LaBelle Air Elementary and Parkview Elementary.
Oh, you heard
Yes.
him. LaBelle versus Parkview. We just saw LaBelle absolutely decimate Villa, who of which absolutely decimated Park. Honestly, I'm a bit terrified. I don't know about you.
I really am terrified. LaBelle Air has showed their dominance both in the air and the ground.
Their
using
coach
team
is good,
strategies
too.
And defense and offensive amazingly.
Yeah, they seem to have employed their backup player. They swapped in a new player.
Yes.
That could be a bit different.
Yeah.
Maybe, depending. Maybe it could be better. Maybe it could be worse. We'll never know.
And look at already, they are still getting ready. Okay.
Seems we have some. I don't know. We keep on saying they have technical difficulties. I just think they're just getting set up.
They're getting set up.
Yeah, they're getting set up. They have their controls being amplified and tuned to their liking. The coaches are just telling them what to do.
Ooh, I tell you, man, this is a good Saturday. Spooky month on season, man.
I'm honestly pretty hyped for this Halloween.
Yes.
This is
I'm planning to get a movable lens Spider-Man mask to go with
you
this.
should bring that to the next tournament.
Yes, I'm gonna try to.
We're adding new stuff to the
We'll
table.
always add new stuff to the test. We have to keep decorating this until it's full. That's the plan.
We have what
We
is
have okay, so story on that one. I won that in a carnival. Even though it cost like $20, I still like it for what it is. And ever since the first tournament I brought it, it's been called Endy. So the
That's
name
very
of that,
generic.
Yes, it's called Endy. Yes, I know.
That is crazy.
But yeah.
Seems that the coaches are actually having some trouble. We have Caden up there already trying to get it sorted out.
Yeah. Also, you asked about my Spider-Man mask, man, and I brought it.
We're going to have to wear that when walking around.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, and we're back at it with the finals.
All right.
With LaBelle versus Parkview Elementary.
Yes,
they're about to get started.
And already it will begin soon.
All right, players, join your respective teams. Let's get our EBREL Kickoff 24 Walkley Elementary Division final started right now.
Here we go. We're at the kickoff. That's the finals. Both teams now go for the ball. It's on to LaBelle's side as Parkview already is on the attack. Let's see how Parkview plays, Isaiah.
Yeah, it seems they're already on the orange side. Parkview is waiting for a good chance to go in and go out. But number one, this is a good, perfect score on goal. They're going to blue side, but no one's on defense. But number four is going for a wait and misses. And guess what? Number one, once again, getting good defense.
The ball is making some excellent airtime. Perhaps Parkview knows how to get some aerials in.
Yes.
Now it's on to Parkview's side as LaBelle is already on the attack. LaBelle loves going on the attack. That's one of their favorite tactics.
Yes.
However, the goalie for Parkview just came in clutch there.
Yeah, and it seems like they're using a more of a defensive or also kind of a slackish approach. They're staying in mid, making sure that they cannot be on their side, but also having a good team strategy to avoid not only hit the ball from the aerial and a good snipe. Ladies and gentlemen,
look at that.
That good replay by number one.
That was a ricochet.
Yes. And once again, our last game PvP MVP, number one, hits a good wall hit.
So he gets off the wall, hits it, and it falls, bounces onto the ground, and it goes into the goal.
Yes.
And we're back at it with the kickoff. Both teams now go for the ball.
And looking at it, folks, it seems like number three has a good hit against the right side of orange. And number one was a good aerial, topping even more up. But guess what? That's no match for number two going in, waiting for the backlash.
That's already 1 minute past. Still no goal from Parkview. I still think that they have a pretty good chance to equalize. It's very easy to equalize when it's 1-0, which they may just do. LaBelle does not have a goalie at the moment.
Yes. And looking at it, folks, this is like number five is waiting for a good opportunity to hit the ball. But guess what? That doesn't stop number one from already getting active. He's going for an aerial and taps it in. But guess what? It doesn't go in. And a good clash, and it only gets away from a good save.
It seems that number one has his work cut out for him. Parkview seems to have an excellent and resilient defense. Despite only getting one goal in, Parkview is performing a lot better than Villa did last round.
Yeah,
however, that could just be a goal right there.
And that's another score.
That's a 2-0.
And number two scores it in. Look at the back of the replay.
Let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look at that. So he hits it in.
Yes.
The goalie tries to, but both players on LaBelle just hit it in. Again, as you said, the player synergy. Yes.
Goal. And looking already, a good number two is already challenging the ball with two players and already gets to the orange side on left. And it's like number five, the goalie of the team is probably challenging to the ball to the blue side. And look over here, it's like number three bouncing even more back into orange. But guess what? They're just challenging the ball on orange side. They're trying to figure out what's going to happen.
All right, and now we see Parkview actually providing a pretty excellent defense. They actually just got it onto LaBelle's side. Oh, but no, LaBelle gets it back on Parkview's side. Again, LaBelle does not care. They are absolutely relentless. However, they tried to making a goal just there. It's a bit to the top left, just missing. As Parkview now tries to get it back onto their side, which they just almost do.
And looking at this, folks, it seems like they are giving more of a defensive
That's
play.
a 3-0.
And when I say that, LaBelle Air scores again. Two more scores, and they will win the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, they are showing their dominance.
Actually, they'll just win this round, Isaiah.
Yes. Oh, win this round, yes. Sorry. Thank you for the
Of course. And we're back at it with the kickoff.
Yes.
It is possible for LaBelle to score a 5-0. They did it 2 times already.
And looking already, it seems like, of course, they are on blue side. It seems like Parkview is trying to challenge on blue side with a good goalie of both 1 and 2, using amazing teamwork to not make sure that the goal is not being set on blue. Now, it seems how, of course, LaBear Air is waiting for a good opportunity to hit the ball because it seems like Parkview has no defense at all. And it seems like already they're just wasting and also putting into the boost, making sure that they can at least do something to correlate to LaBear Air.
With only 2 minutes left, as you said earlier, Parkview did not have a goalie. And as I stated the importance of goalies a lot earlier, they didn't have one there. That could have cost them a goal. However, Parkview actually gets it on their side, and that's destruction. They get it onto LaBelle's side, but LaBelle is already quick on the defense.
Yes, and with number 2's help, they had saved a goal from Parkview. They could have got a score, but if it wasn't for number 2, they would have got a score. But guess what? They're going to the orange side, and that seems like another goal. They're all
it was going slow for a bit.
Yes,
let's have a look at that replay. That's 4-0. Hold on, let's look at that real quick. So it just goes in. It just rolls for a bit.
Yeah.
The team was too slow, and they just hit it in.
Yes, they have ran out of boost probably. They probably ran out of boost.
The ball was just rolling.
Yes.
All right, we're back at it with the kickoff. Both teams now go for the ball. Of course, LaBelle gets it onto Parkview's side.
Yes. And looking over here, folks, it seems like already number 4 is going for a lane. But guess what? It doesn't stop from number 2, waiting for a full boost, waiting for a good turn to hit the ball outside. But just by the corner of the ball, it almost got in. But number 3 bounces off and trying to make sure that it goes to orange side, but stopped by Parkview.
Now we see that we only have around 75 seconds left in this match. I don't know if that's ample time for Parkview to even get 4 goals and equalize. However, we've seen worse situations. That's 5-0.
That's another score. That's 5-0 again. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, LaBear Air is showing their dominance on the field, probably even winning the finals. But already they are winning the first round. Yes.
That's the 3rd time they scored a 5-0. Honestly, these guys could probably beat a high school team.
This might be taking history as LaBear Air would want to be the one's best elementary schools in the EBR district. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, folks, LaBear Air is not joking around.
They're a terrifying team, that's for sure.
Yes.
I think you said they're one. I think they're the best, maybe, considering the plays that they've made.
All right. That was the first match of the finals. Goes to LaBear Air. The series score is now 1-0.
As you just heard the announcer, Parkview could potentially get a 1-1 if they win this next game.
Yes.
And we're back at it with another round.
And looking already, they're getting ready to get back in. All
right. How about you lead us off, Isaiah?
Now already they're going starting and challenging. There's 2 going to orange, and guess what? It hits the blue side. And number 6 is going for a good end. He only has 12 boosts, and he's not really doing nothing much. Now, it seems like number 4 is going to their own side. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess they're trying to, guide the ball away from the goal, but also going towards it to go away.
All right. Now, we just had 20 seconds pass. There's still no goal. However, LaBelle is already doing their same hit-and-run tactic, trying to go gnashing at Parkview. However, Parkview's defense is still pretty resilient. Their defense is really good. I cannot deny them that. They've been able to hold off for a while.
Yes. And looking over here for something like LaBear Air is going for another aggressive play. Already trying to get another scoring goal and just about to bounce at the rim, and that is not a goal.
As I just said, their defense is absolutely stunning. They LaBelle nearly got a goal in, but Parkview came in just to save.
Yes. But guess what? It seems like number 1 and 2 is using both defensive play of teamwork to not only score, but also to defend their goal. And once again, it seems like Parkview's actually having number 4 as their goalie, which is an amazing play, or at least a strategy to, of course, have a safety.
However, maybe number 4 could actually stand up against number 1, who seems to be the MVP of LaBelle, as you described.
And looking over here, folks, it's already 3:43, and yet still not a score has been yet made. But guess what? LaBear Air's already beat me to that.
That's a 1-0
score.
Already a goal. But that took them around 80 seconds to do.
Yes.
That took a while, but they actually got a 1-0.
That shows great defense on both teams, man. We see progress.
Yes, we're actually seeing a lot more defense this round. Perhaps Parkview can actually win this. We'll just have to see.
Yes.
We're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. Parkview actually gets it into their side. However, number 1 is already coming in clutch, trying to get it back onto Parkview's side, which he does single-handedly as Parkview already goes on the defense. He nearly gets in the goal himself. Honestly, he's like a one-man army right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, looking at his amazing play of both aerial and wall jumping, he is almost having a single score, but guess what? They're having 2 people on goal. Number 2 going shooting towards goal at the edge of the rim, and guess
that
what?
was
It
close.
bounces. And then they're going back to that, trying to get a score for LaBear.
Now, as LaBelle takes pot shots at Parkview. Parkview is actually able to repel the attack and get it onto LaBelle's side briefly before LaBelle counterattacks and gets it back on the Parkview side. However, Parkview tries to retrieve the ball. Its ball is now on the wall, trying to get it back. However, it is to no avail as LaBelle keeps on going for the ball and hits it in. That's a 2-0.
And once again, that is a 2-0, already 2 and 51. And guess what? LaBelle is still showing their dominance with 2 points lead on ahead to 0. And using the enemy's car as a bounce and a rebound, they had to put it inside of the goal. And now, once again, they are challenging, and they're going to a 50-50. And guess what? They're going to the orange side with a good juke of the enemy, and that's a score. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look back at the replay. Explain this for us.
All right, let's have a look at this. Okay, so we go for the replay. So LaBelle steals the ball from number 6, and he gets it in. It ricochets off the ground and into the goal.
Yes.
Just like that. Who scored that? Was that number 1?
That was number 1.
Of course. Typical.
And
that's a destruction right there.
Now, seeing here, folks, it's like number 1.
That is a goal for Parkview.
Maybe they probably misguided. They probably thought it was a
Let's have a look at that.
goal.
Okay, so
yeah, it's fine.
4 hits it and destroys someone. And meanwhile, 5 goes in.
I think number 1 was trying to do an aerial to bounce it off, but it ended up going towards.
The MVP just sabotaged his own team.
It's okay. It's still leading by 2 points still, and already almost a snipe.
That was almost a snipe.
But number 5 is trying to get
Parkview is being a lot more aggressive, as you can see.
Yes.
They're really trying to go for the goal. Look, what?
And once again, it is.
What is this?
3-2.
What is this?
And Parkview is coming back possibly. And one more point that will lead to a tie.
It's already midpoint. It could be an equalizer here. That is, Parkview is actually showing their fangs right now. And we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. Parkview is determined. They already get it in. That's a destruction. However, it's a bit to the right as LaBelle is able to quickly repel the attack. However, Parkview is not done yet.
It seems like Parkview is showing their dominance now. They're showing that they can fight too. Seems like they're fighting on the blue side, trying to make sure they can get their ball in. But guess what? Doesn't stop from number 1 and 2 corresponding. And number 3 trying to help on support, trying to get the ball to the orange side, which they do. Seems like number 5 is trying to bounce the wall or bounce the ball off the wall to get away from goal. But doesn't stop from, getting to their goal. But guess what? An open goal once again and sabotage their own teammate from scoring. That caused them a loss of potential goal.
Now we only have 2 minutes left, and it's still 3-2. Parkview could potentially score an equalizer here if they keep on going on the attack. LaBelle does not have a good knack for goalies, as they really like to go on the offensive, so that could prove to be their downfall here if they score an equalizer. And that's all they need, and all they need is an overtime. They could potentially win the match. Yes. However, LaBelle's defense, despite not prioritizing
the goal.
That is
a good snipe already. And once again, 4-2, 1 minute and 29 seconds left remaining. One more goal from LaBelle Air, and they will win the finals.
How about you explain this replay?
So right now it seems like, of course, LaBelle Air number 2 had a good bounce off the wall and hit it towards the goal. It was open because all 3 players was on the wall focusing, leaving a good, perfect open goal.
And both teams now go for the ball. It's on to Parkview's side already as LaBelle tries to get an arc in there.
Number 3 misses the wall bounce, and number 2 misses the wall bounce, leaving the goal wide open for a good shot on goal. And no one's there, and guess what? That's another score.
That's 3-4. Oh wow, that's what I just said. LaBelle does not prioritize goalies. That just cost them
8 points.
Well, however, LaBelle, all they need to do is score 1 goal and they win. However, if Parkview is able to score 1 goal and keep up a good defense, they could get an overtime.
Yes.
Or perhaps score 2 goals. This could go either way. Now, both teams now go for the ball as Parkview already tries to get a snipe in, going on the attack. However, all 3 LaBelle players are there, trying to get back at 6. Where are 4 and 5?
And looking over here, it seems like number 4 is trying to get a good corresponding, but that's stopped by number 2. They're going back to back. It seems they have 1 person left as a safety in that midpoint of the arena. 1 minute left remaining, and guess what? Number 1 goes in with aggressive hits. And guess what?
Oh, just barely.
Barely hits it in. Number 1 being ready for a good demolish.
That's destruction.
Look at that.
All right, it seems that number 1 is already trying to repel the attack that Parkview just went through.
Yes.
And they already get it back onto Parkview's side. Again, their attack is absolutely relentless. However, Parkview is they're up against the wall here, and they're doing their absolute best with only 30 seconds left. They have 30 seconds to equalize. Otherwise, LaBelle will win.
I see open goal, ladies and gentlemen. There's no defense.
Oh, wow.
And guess what? Just nick of time, 2 players that came in and shot. And oh my gosh, this right next to the goal. Right there, they go back to back. And
it's bouncing off.
Again. It's on top of the backboard. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here?
Catch. That's 5-3. That's 5-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the replay. Back to back.
Hold on. So they bounce it in. It goes on top.
Yes.
One hits it in.
Again, MVP again.
With 11 seconds to spare.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like LaBear Elementary has won the finals.
Parkview just
and
gave
the crowd goes wild.
Parkview gave them a good fight there. They gave them a run for their money.
Sir.
That was
Good job to LaBelle Air for their amazing win in Rocket League Elementary.
And of course,
gives them a spot in our March playoff qualifiers.
Yes.
And of course, the announcer did not mention how good Parkview just did. However, we were shoutcasters, so of course
yes,
we will.
Parkview did amazing. They actually showed competition and power at the second round.
That was absolutely outstanding. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be right back. Okay. Yes. Hey. Nice. Now, I also saw the team strategy I had. So, who was number 1 or 2 or 3? Y'all know who was 1? You was 1? No. Okay. Oh, wait, who was 1? No. Okay, you was 1. Okay. So, I'm going to have a little personal question for you. So, I saw your aerials and I saw your wall plays and also your MVP. Oh, hi peoples. Okay, so, all right. Sorry we had technical difficulties. Okay, we have to start over, guys, but hello. Hey, this is Isaiah interviewing y'all about the last 2 games, and y'all won the finals, okay? So, from left to right, I want you to tell us how you feel, how you want to talk, how y'all feel right now, you know. Just express yourself. So, left, what you got to say?
So far, I feel good because my team took home the win.
All right, and you?
I feel I feel good because I trust my teammates, and whenever we lose, I don't get mad or nothing, because I know that my next game that my teammates are gonna be there when I pass or when I make a wrong move, or basically when I do something I'm not supposed to do. My teammates are gonna be there for me.
Yes, and you.
I feel good. I'm always gonna trust my teammates and my coach. They're the ones that inspire me to do this.
And person in the back, are you the team captain or you sub? Okay, how you say for sub? What you gotta say?
I feel great. I feel great about the game. We had good communication. Good ways to get the ball in the goal. Good ways to get back on defense. And it was a great win.
As a personal opinion from me and Musa, we saw y'all great in the arena. We saw both compatibility of both teamwork and also as aerials, guarding, and the goal. It was amazing gameplay. And how y'all feel about being poured into the finals? Y'all won the finals, so y'all have a spot into the tournament next on. So how y'all feel about that?
Feels pretty good.
So a couple of years from now, y'all be able to do the high school tournament. So how y'all feel about high school related? Because at some point y'all gonna be in high school, y'all want to still do this type of stuff. So are y'all excited for that?
Yeah.
There's anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to say? You want to give encouragement to any people that's like y'all that's interested in esports or working together as a team to achieve something great? What you gotta say, man?
If you're interested in esports, then don't try and go ahead and do something else. If you want to do esports, you can just do it.
Yes, I love it. So before we leave, I like to have all y'all say y'all name to introduce yourself. So from left to right, introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Tajay Green.
And your name?
Dietrich Gardis.
And your name?
Martin Figueroa.
And your name at the back. So, and that's you here from La Bear Air Elementary. Thank you for tuning in for the interview. And that is it.
I'll be in the middle. I should have shaved before today.
I'm not ready for the next one. So this is Madden. Both these students from Sherwood. Let's start off with elementary research.
Yes.
All right, Han, you ready?
All right, hello, this is Isaiah again, and I'm back with the Madden team. So, of course, from left to right, can you introduce your names and what school y'all from? So, from left, can you tell us your name?
I'm Van Hedrick, and I'm at Sherwood.
And middle?
I'm Coach Major. I'm the coach for Sherwood Middle.
All right, and third?
I'm Brandon Hatch from Sherwood Middle.
All right, so of course I heard y'all was playing Madden. Sadly, I wasn't casting or actually watching y'all game. But can y'all tell us what happened at Madden today?
I had a good start, but at the end of the game, he kept running a good clock management for him.
Nice. And you?
I think really my defense carried. They really helped me get points on the board at the end.
And Coach, anything you want to say about your, your two players? What you saying about them?
Well, I know we were here at the Stomp in the Swamp, so both of them competed then, and I think last time Van won and this time Brandon won. Yes. I know we haven't had as much practice with Madden as I would like, but here we are, and I'm really proud of them. They both worked really hard to get here. I know Sherwood, we have the reputation as a bit of an academic school, so for us to go and win the football game, that makes me proud as a teacher, because I love college football, but this professional football, I don't think either of them played as the Saints, though, so I'm a little disappointed in that. Who dat?
Yeah, the Saints, yeah. The Saints did win that game, might tell from the football game. Another thing too, any kids, any words of encouragement to anybody like y'all that want to do Madden or do esports? Anything I want to say, like how I felt in the moment, or if you want to express yourself?
It was fun. Like I like coming and competing and all that. It was just kind of fun to like do this on a Saturday rather than just like doing it by yourself. So it's cool to compete with like people that are same as you or better to get better.
All right, and you?
I think it's something new for me to do, and since if you're competitive and you like gaming, then this would be perfect for you.
And once again, y'all elementary, right?
We're middle school.
Oh, middle school. Okay, so of course, a couple of years y'all will do high school. So how I feel about high school doing qualifying in high school later on? Because y'all will be high schools later on. Y'all might be interested in esports. So how y'all feel about that?
I mean, if I have the opportunity, I'll definitely take it. I'm definitely gonna try out if whenever I get to high school. But yeah.
And you?
Yeah, definitely. If they have an esports team, I'm gonna definitely try out and see how I match up to the high schoolers.
That's all I'm gonna ask y'all. Thank you for your time, effort, and want to say.
Well, I'm just very proud of our Sherwood students that have shown up and competed, and I think they did a good job.
That's all I'm gonna ask y'all. And thank you for talking with us.
We're trying to get set up for Rocket League, so it's a good. Tell them you're ready. So y'all want Mario Kart, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Alright, they're sitting there. You want to do
So you guys are the first and second for the elementary school middle Mario Kart tournament. Is this your first time playing?
Yes. No.
Your first time playing the game or first time playing in a tournament?
First time playing in a tournament.
Whoa. How do you feel about just the tournament in general? Like, what was it like?
I was a little nervous at first, but then I got more confident.
That's good. And Isaac, you said you've played before in a tournament?
I've played in at least 5 tournaments that this place has had.
Mm-hmm.
I may not have won like the first 3, but the last 2 I played, I won because first of all, I wasn't even playing against any high school students.
Yeah. So you're on a winning streak then?
Yeah.
You plan to keep up that winning streak?
Yeah. I mean, I've practiced these games so many times.
Nice. And do each of you have a character you like to play the most?
I usually like to play Cat Peach, which is why I'm always called a she.
And you?
Well, it turns out that Dry Bones turned out to be pretty good.
That's a good character. And do you think you're going to come to the next match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Well, good job, you guys. Y'all did really good.
Okay, guys, good.
Do I get ready?
right, guys, we're here. Smash Brothers. You guys at the event. What'd you think of it?
It was very fun and it was very cool. There's so many games going on, and there's so many monitors and Nintendo Switches in one place.
It was very fun. There was some of the flashing lights. It was a little too bright for me, but still fine. But the tournament didn't last as long as I expected.
All right. Hey, so what surprised you about, coming here?
There are so many other things going on. Like, it wasn't just esports, because outside of the whole esports thing, there's like different games going on. That was really cool.
I thought it would be like one game play each at a time, but it was all the games playing at the same time, so it was pretty loud.
We have a lot of stuff going on. And last question here. What was your favorite part about,
I think my favorite part was when we were watching our other members of our team playing, and that was really fun to cheer them on. And even though we didn't win the Rocket League, we were very close and we made it to the finals.
Yeah, after the tournament, we got to watch other players. We mostly only watched Rocket League and we didn't watch Mario Kart. We mostly watched Rocket League because that was where most of our team was.
Well, we appreciate you for coming. We appreciate you qualifying.
All right. Now, it seems that our games are about to start when it comes to middle school. We have Scotlandville versus, I believe, Capital. We'll just have to see. Now, we were just in the middle of interviews. It seems the games are about to begin. I have no shoutcaster with me at the moment, so I'm probably going to be solo shoutcasting this one. We'll just have to see. We have our teams getting ready, and our coach is already there. We have Scotlandville from last year, which almost beat Baton Rouge High in the state finals. They're a pretty terrifying middle school to play against, and honestly, let's see if they retain that same level of skill as last time. It seems that we also have a few backups for Scotlandville as well. We have some of our technicians over there helping them out. I exactly don't know where Isaiah is at the moment, but currently we're also having a bunch of other games being played at the moment. We also have our announcers already up there getting ready to announce the games. I don't even know if interviews are still going on. I think they just ended, and we'll just have to see from here. I still do not see Isaiah anywhere, so we have some more people walking in front of the camera. It seems that the coach of Scotlandville is really trying to just tell her team what exactly to do. They're also trying to direct their backup player. It seems that the other team does not have a backup player. It's going to be a 3v3 again, so the players could alternate when it comes to Scotlandville, which could always alter the game, because alternating players, you could either get a better outcome or a worse outcome. You never know with the combination. However, the other team just has the same 3 players. It really depends. We have our technicians back up there. They just came back, trying to really figure out what's going on. The announcer just left the front. And Isaiah is still out of sight. I may have Caden shoutcast with me on this one, potentially. Or maybe just get Jesse up here as well. Or I could just do it by myself. I've done it before. Anyways. Are you going to shoutcast with me?
I can't. I'm about to call out that.
Can you get Isaiah?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Where Isaiah is.
It seems that they're looking for Isaiah at the moment, trying to get him over here quickly. It seems like Caden is unavailable to shoutcast with me at the moment, so until Isaiah comes here, I'm going to be on my own. He will arrive here shortly, I hope at least. Oh, the teams seem to be ready already. Players are running their teams. Looks like the game's about to begin. So it is Scotlandville versus Woodlawn. is the first round of
We are
the.
starting our first middle school Rocket League match between Scotlandville Middle and Woodlawn Middle.
And here we go. We have the kickoff of the first round as both teams now go for the ball.
Match of the series.
Woodlawn is already on Scotlandville's side. However, Scotlandville is quick to repel. What is going on? That player is just standing still. Woodlawn now goes in for the attack, getting some good airtime on the ball, and they score. That is a 1-0 for Woodlawn. Scotlandville was not quick on the defense on that one. Woodlawn already showing their aggressive tactics. I do think that those first 12 seconds was a bit slow. That could just because both teams are getting started. We'll just have to see throughout the rest of the round. And we have the kickoff here. Both teams go for the ball as it is already back on the Scotlandville side. However, Scotlandville seems to be a lot quicker on the defense. Woodlawn really trying to grasp the ball here. Scotlandville is without a goalie at the moment. However, now they have one again. And their defense is really trying to repel Woodlawn and get it back onto their side. However, that is to no avail as Woodlawn keeps on going on the attack. They're really trying to... Oh, wait. Nope. Scotlandville is able to get it onto Woodlawn's side just now. And Woodlawn is currently without a goalie. However, it is now back on to Scotlandville's side. Scotlandville's goalie is already ready. Already bouncing the ball back. And it's just a bit to the left of Scotlandville's goal. While the first initial goal was a bit quick, this round seems to be progressing a lot slower. Now that Scotlandville has gotten a good grasp of everything. So they seem to be really equalizing with the skill of Woodlawn. And now Woodlawn has no goal. And that's 1-1. Already an equalizer for Scotlandville. Let's have a look at that replay. So number 3 hits the ball in and is able to basically pass it up and into the near left side of Woodlawn's goal. And we have Isaiah back with us. How you doing, Isaiah?
Yes, sir. I am back, and I'm
outstanding. All right, I just spent 1 minute of one-man shoutcasting. How about you lead us off for this one?
Right now, it seems like already Scotlandville and Woodlawn is already equal. Really a good match already. Now, seeing here is number 6 is waiting for a good opposition, but guess what? He's just waiting, spectating for a good mid-guard, waiting till, of course, other team back. No one's on goal, but seems like number 4 is waiting for a good opposition.
Seems that both teams are evenly matched as they have an equalized offense and defense. It's more so just who's going to get the ball first. And it seems that Woodlawn is in possession of the ball. However, it seems that Scotlandville is already trying to repel the attack on their side, already having a goalie ready, which is able to just reflect the ball just now, hitting it away.
Yes. And it seems like number 2 hits a good wall hit to the enemy side, and a good hit, a good snipe, and that's another score for Scotlandville.
So that's 2-1 for Scotlandville with 2 minutes passed. Let's have a look at that replay. So it just arcs in and ricochets into the goal. And we're back at it with a kickoff.
Yes, sir.
All right. And both teams now go for the ball. It barely goes anywhere.
A good challenge. It goes to blue side. Seems like number 4 is still waiting at the back, but guess what? Number 3 is full boost and waiting, but number 1 isn't waiting no longer and pushes forward to the orange side. Is on the right side of orange, waiting for a good opposition, but number 1 hits even further in towards goal and maybe a good scoreage, but
just barely.
All 3 of them misses towards hitting the ball and missing the opportunity for goal.
Now it seems that Scotlandville was almost without a goalie just there, but their goalie kicks back in as Woodlawn rushes towards their goal. And now we're near the midpoint of the match as now Woodlawn is just doing their best to get a goal into Scotlandville after what Scotlandville did to them just now by scoring 2-1. They have ample time to equalize. However, Scotlandville also has ample time to get a 3rd goal in, making that gap just a bit wider.
And looking at it here, it seems like already number 6 once again is just waiting for a time to hit the ball. I'm really seeing a lot of cams and perspectives from number 6, but not really much is going on though. But it seems like a good defense by number 2 from Scotlandville. Is waiting for a good moment.
Oh, that's some good airtime.
Snipe, but guess what? Blocked by number 4 and 6.
Yeah, it seems that Woodlawn's goalies were able to be ready on that. However, Scotlandville's goalies are already ready as well. These goalies are just
on point.
Exactly. They are in position before the ball even gets there. It's like they know when they're going to be assaulted. Now, we have Scotlandville goalies. It seems that they have 2 goalies sometimes as well.
Sometimes they have 2 goalies, sometimes they have 1. I like the diverse of not only having more defense to make sure it was safe, but also make sure that each teammate is contributing to the team.
Agreed. Now, we only have around 80 seconds left in this game. That is 2-2. That is an equalizer.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got an equalizer, which means that it can be possible to go to overtime.
Honestly, both of these teams are so evenly matched. They can go these 80 seconds without scoring a goal and just get into overtime, but we'll just have to see.
And looking at how it goes, it might be coming an overtime, which leads to even more of intensive gameplay.
All right, both teams now go for the ball. It is sniped onto Scotlandville's side as Woodlawn is already pressing the attack. Scotlandville is still proving their ample skill, probably being one of the best middle school teams here. However, Woodlawn seemed to have improved from last year.
Yes, I have seen that. And seeing how they're using both aerial and also aggressive play on ground with both teammates and defense, I've seen how they can do amazing. But it seems like already 1 minute has passed. Well, yeah, a lot has passed, and there's 1 minute left remaining. And they're still on blue side, but going against on orange.
Now, we only have 45 seconds left in the game, as it is still tied 2-2. Honestly, if they just keep this up, it's going to be overtime whether they like. That's 3-2.
That is a score for
Woodlawn has 39 seconds to score an equalizer. Otherwise, it will be a Scotlandville victory. Let's have a look at that replay. So number 1 hits it in. Number 4 is barely able to get it, and it goes up to the top of the goal and enters in. Now we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball.
Yes, and look at how it goes already. It's going to orange side. Number 1 is going for a good time going, but guess what? He has no boost to go challenge that. Now it seems like number 4 is challenging him. He's going to the blue side, and 30 seconds left remaining. He's hitting a compilation and getting all the boost he can get, and guess what? He saves it in 2 hit aggressively to the right side of the goal.
The air is tense right now as Scotlandville's defense is able to quickly repel Woodlawn, and Woodlawn's only chance to potentially score an equalizer. They still have 15 seconds, and I smell a countdown. Isaiah, you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And a little overtime is bouncing off, and guess
that's
what?
a Scotlandville victory.
Has won the first round.
That was a close game.
Yes, sir, it was. And look at how it is. If they keep this up, they will win and will progress into the semifinals.
Agreed. Now, Woodlawn is still a pretty great team. I think that they could I honestly think that they can get a 1-1. I think they can potentially win this next round.
Yes.
They have the full capability to do so. Now, it seems that the players are getting ready for their second round at the moment.
Seeing how it goes, we're still wondering what's going to happen right now.
I think they're about to interchange players, swap in for their backup regarding Scotlandville.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Scotlandville's history for a moment. We saw them play against Baton Rouge High in the state finals last year in May.
We had a competition. Baton Rouge was actually the one who won against Terra High School in the last tournamentship. But guess what? Scotlandville was also giving some heat, both Baton Rouge and Terra High School. So we'll see probably Scotlandville increasing on their team strategies, but also make sure making their placement in the esports tournaments. For Rocket League.
Now the second round is about to begin as both teams join their players join their respective teams. All right, here we go. Would you like to lead us off, Isaiah?
All right, and we're continuing. Already we're going forward on in, and we're seeing how it's going to go. Already a competition going to the orange side. It seems like all 3 players, actually 2 of the players is going on defense, and number 6 is going on offense. But it seems like number 1 is staying on back, while number 2 is staying on defense on blue. It seems like Scotlandville is playing it safe, so as Woodlawn having 1 person staying behind for guard. But guess what? Doesn't stop from number 2 having a good safety, and no one's on goal. It's just like number 3 is trying to challenge the ball, trying to hit the ball away from goal, but hits it towards their own goal, ladies and gentlemen.
That is already a 1-0 with 25 seconds. That was pretty quick, decently quick to be honest. Let's have a look at that replay. So 3 hits it in as the goal, as one of Woodlawn's players tried to defend it, but it just zooms past. And we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball.
But yeah, look at how it is right now. And seeing how it goes.
That was almost a snipe, but it just barely hits above the goal.
And it goes on backboard again. It's still in the middle of the goal, but guess what? It's a good aggressive hit by blue. It's like number 4 goes even more onto the orange side. He's going straight to his goal. If no one stops the ball, it will surely go inside of the goal. And guess what? We have 2 people guarding and go right over the backboard, having a good epic save.
Now with 50 seconds passed, it is still 1-0. Woodlawn providing a really good offense here. However, now it's back onto Woodlawn's side as Scotlandville presses the attack.
Yes, and seeing how it is right now, it seems like both teams are making sure they have good aggressive offense and defense. Yet surely, EBREL 4, aka Woodlawn. They're going ahead and getting rating, but number 6 is not stopping, wasting all their boosts to make sure they make a difference. But seeing how it is, number 5 is waiting for a good time to use that boost. But guess what? Seems like blue is going to orange side, and they're on the right side of the orange. They have a good setup and a good chance of scoring ball. And guess what? They missed the opportunity, and that's on leading on in.
Now with 90 seconds passed, Woodlawn has still not scored a goal. This could be a potentially bad sign, Isaiah. Now, Woodlawn still is able to provide a great defense here. And now it is back on the Scotlandville side as Woodlawn is able to press the attack. However, the ball is getting some significant airtime as Scotlandville already tries to repel the attack, getting it back onto their side. However, Woodlawn already has their goalie at the ready to defend the goal.
Yes, and looking right at it, it seems like they're still going on ahead. They're still 1 point ahead of Woodlawn. And they get one more score, B2, and right there, they got it.
That's
and
2-0.
Yes, sir. Already 2-0. Amazing play by number 1.
And we're also nearing midpoint as well.
Yes.
This is not looking good for Woodlawn at all. They have ample time to equalize with 2 goals. However, if Scotlandville keeps this up, they could potentially win this with a 5-0.
Yeah. And looking at it again, they're going for another challenge and already a good 50-50 towards orange side. Now, seeing how it is, folks, it seems like they're already going to blue side again. But guess what? They have about 2 people on goalie, and they have 1 person on offense. They seem for a good way to combat. 1 misses, but guess what? Number 2 doesn't. Number 3 hits a turnaround, a U-turn, and go dribble the ball. But guess what? A good damage by blue again. Hits it back to the other side of blue.
Now, Woodlawn is already trying to press the attack again. Woodlawn has really been trying to just press the attack throughout this entire match. However, Scotlandville has actually been providing a pretty good defense, which is something I haven't been talking about. Scotlandville's defense is absolutely amazing. They already have a goalie in place, not even pressing up.
A snipe.
Yep, look at that.
Aerial.
Look at that.
Save.
Now, with 3 minutes passed, Woodlawn is still yet to score a goal. However, I still think that they can equalize. What do you say, Isaiah?
I say that if Scotlandville keep up with a good defense, number 2 has a good defense, but also number 3 and 1 has a good compatibility of having a skirmisher role play, making sure they can get their goals in or have a good setup. This is possibly lead to another win for Scotlandville, putting them into the semifinals.
Agreed. Now, we have about 100 seconds left. Still nothing. It is on Woodlawn's side as Scotlandville is just absolutely threshing at Woodlawn's defense. Woodlawn still standing true, defending their goal.
Yes. And looking at it here, folks, it seems like already, once again, number 2 is showing their defensive play, having a good teammates back up on at number 3. Number 1 trying to get a skirmish, but number 4 is being stopped. Woodlawn is not playing on defense, and so is not at Scotlandville. They're making sure both of them is on point. And guess what? That's another goal for
that's
Scotlandville.
3-0. They have 3-0 with only 1 minute left. It is not looking good for Woodlawn, Isaiah.
No,
absolutely
sir,
not.
Not. You know, once again, Scotlandville is showing their dominance, and they're showing they're not playing no games. So they have 2 more points, so of course make sure they can win. They have 68 seconds left on the clock, and already ice melt like countdown, but yet so we're not gonna push to it forward. Already challenges the orange side, and guess what? Number 5 is trying to challenge it, but guess what? They're back off to blue.
We have 5 pursuing the ball as the ball is in the air. 6 trying to bounce in Scotlandville's side. However, 4 is able to do that. However, 3 pushes it back into Woodlawn's side as Woodlawn is already trying to get on the defense of their side. Scotlandville's goalie already back there in position, just ready at any time. That goalie looks poised and ready to defend, but not just there.
And ladies and gentlemen, I closed for 1 second, and already Woodlawn has got another point. Actually, their first point. Seems like number 2 misses their goal or chance, and number 4 with aggressive play hits a score onto goal.
Scotlandville only has 32 seconds to score 2 goals, meaning they'd have to score a goal every 16 seconds, which is very unlikely, and that's a destruction right there.
And once again, another goal, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, let's have a look at that replay. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, so 4 hits it. It ricochets off, and that's a destruction. 4 is able to bounce it past 1. 3
just
punches it in. And we're back at it with the kickoff.
Away from the goal, they still get the goal for the.
All right. It's sniped onto Scotlandville's side. Woodlawn more determined now, more than ever. Threshing at Scotlandville, knowing that their chances here, that they could equalize and get in overtime.
once again, it seems like already it's 17 seconds left on the clock. I'm still in overtime. But once again, they are having a 10-second countdown. All right, let's hit it, man.
Alrighty, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's still on the ground. It's still on the ground.
Hold on.
And it hits the ground.
And that's a victory for Scotlandville 2-0.
The first round winner we had today was Scotlandville Middle defeating Woodlawn Middle.
Absolutely stunning.
Good shot to Woodlawn. All right, we'll be back with the next team in a second.
All right. So, how about feel about that game, man? Scotlandville showed their dominance.
Okay. What I felt was, I honestly felt as if.
I'm kind of disappointed that it came second, but then also I'm kind of excited for like the next time. It's like it gives me more motivation.
Trust me, I'll be here next time.
We're live on the interview.
Yeah. Yep.
We have Sherwood in Southeast.
Okay, so you two are the top two for the middle school Mario Kart brackets. Can you give me your names and what schools you're from?
Alright.
You go first.
Alright, I'm Christian Williams. I just go by Christian, and I'm from Sherwood Middle.
And what place did you get?
I got first place in the finals, which I'm pretty happy about.
Nice. And then you? Your name and your school.
I'm Ocean Alcala. I go by Ocean. I got second place in the bracket.
Nice. Have either of you ever played in a Mario Kart tournament before?
No, actually, this is my first one. It's the
Yeah.
first I won.
Me too.
Both of your first. Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all freaking crushed it. So how was your experience in the tournament then?
Really good. So for the first match, it was mainly fun. But when it got to the finals, yeah, some might say I had to lock in, and what I'd say is I hit the jackpot.
Nice.
For me, it was just a fun experience, but the whole time I was just like, and my heart was just like. So that was just fun, exciting, and I'm just glad that it got second.
Yeah, it must have been exhilarating. Do either of you have a main character that you play in Mario Kart?
Yeah, mainly I kind of use the meta of Yoshi Teddy Buggy, but sometimes I play either King Boo or Bowser Jr.
I like to use like all Yoshi, sometimes normal Yoshi, but I like to use yellow. I like to use the bar cart, the tiny wheels, and the golden glider.
Nice.
That's kind of like my setup that I always use.
You got a full-on setup. You're all set. Will you guys be coming back for the next?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
I'm coming back because I want to win. I want to win the next one.
So, we'll see you in the playoffs then.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Yep. Yeah, we can hear them. All right, and we're getting ready for another middle school round.
Both teams enter into the land match, but not join a team.
Guys.
Both teams enter the land match, but not join a team.
So, as I was saying last time, Woodlawn was actually pretty impressive during that last game. I just thought that if they could just score equalizers and hit those overtimes, they had an ample chance of winning.
Yes.
But Scotlandville was just too good.
Yeah, and seeing how it can go to either two ways, them either dominating or them having a challenge.
Agreed. Now we have Sherwood versus, what's the other team?
Scotlandville versus...
Because the other one is Sherwood.
I think it's Sherwood, yeah.
Yeah, they said Sherwood, yeah.
Might be Scotlandville, depends.
I don't know.
I don't want to get the schedule out right now.
I wish they provided us with a schedule.
That's true.
Anyways, we have their coaches up as well. We have Caden up there about to announce some stuff. We have our players over there getting optimized. And we have the audience actually looking very eager to see them play. I can already see it on their faces. I'm being serious. Look at them.
Yes, and looking how it can go. They can go two different ways, but guess what? They are ready and they're excited.
I agree. Everybody's excited. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited, man. I'm just wondering how this will go.
So this is the semifinals, or is this just another round?
Yes. This is the. I think we're still on. We're not in the semifinals yet.
Yeah.
We're still getting placements in. This is not the semifinals, I think.
Because I think there were more middle school teams than elementary school.
Yes.
Alrighty. Fair enough. It is almost 11, so in about 1 hour, should be about 1 hour,
yes,
where high schools begin playing as well.
Ah, got you. Okay.
Yes.
Now, that'll be interesting.
Yes, it will be interesting. It seems that one of the teams also. I think only one team has a backup. Not a lot of teams have backups this year.
Yeah, they don't really got the backups that much, but yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, how do you think this one will play out? We've already seen how Sherwood did in the tournament last month.
I believe it can go many different ways, but I think we can possibly see maybe Woodlawn actually taking this. Or Sherwood. No, Sherwood. My bad. Sherwood.
Yeah. Sherwood isn't a bad team. I think they practiced a lot during this.
Oh, it's Southeast. Okay,
Southeast versus Sherwood. Okay, it should be interesting.
A little background from Southeast Middle. They have shown their dominance before in C-Tech rounds. Let's see if they can do it in here.
All right, so we have the game beginning. It is on Southeast side as Sherwood goes in the offensive.
Now looking over here, folks, it's already on the orange side. Number 1 from Sherwood, already showing a good aerial, but misses. Sadly.
High schoolers in the building can head to the front, start sign up.
Now we have Sherwood trying to get some airtime on the ball, trying to get into the Southeast goal. However, Southeast is already quick on the defense.
Yeah.
All of these teams clearly having practice with their defenses and having their goalies. Now, Sherwood actually does not have a goalie. They're exposed. Southeast was able to take that opportunity to get it quickly far into their side. However, Sherwood was able to come back quickly on the defense. All right, and we have 1 minute past. It is still 0-0 as both teams now are just scrambling for the ball. It's just already been a minute and there hasn't been a goal. You can already tell this is a very even match, Isaiah.
Yeah, seeing how it's going, man. It's seeing how we have a good game already. It seems like there's like no goalie, but guess what? All blue team of Sherwood, they are contributing to the team. There's no one on southeast side to guard the ball. Seems
that's a shot.
Goal, and that's a shot.
That's 1-0 for Sherwood.
Nice.
After around 90 seconds. That took a while, but
yes,
we got a goal in. And Southeast has ample time to equalize on that.
Yeah, and look at how it's going right now. It seems how this might be a good game. Now, seeing already there are good.
Sherwood is just able to snipe it into Southeast side, not directly into the goal. It was a bit to the right. However, Southeast goalies are just able to get it away. However, Sherwood is already going in on the attack, really trying to do their best to get it into their goal, not relenting at all. And Southeast just needs to get a counterattack in, which they basically just do. They got it on the Sherwood side.
But yeah, seeing how it's going right now, it seems like number 3 with a good aerial, Sherwood middle, going to orange side, and amazing. Seeing how all teams are contributing, and that's another score for Sherwood.
That's a 2-0 with 2 minutes past.
Yes.
This is taking a long time, but I'm honestly enjoying the slow pacing.
Yes, sir. And seeing how it is, it's already 3 minutes and 4 seconds left, but yet already Sherwood is still 2 points ahead. If you get 3 more points, they can win this round automatically.
But the Southeast also has ample time to get 2 points of their own and get into overtime.
Yes, sir.
We haven't actually seen an overtime yet throughout this tournament.
Yeah, probably in high school, though. Probably in high school.
Probably. Now, we see it on Sherwood's side as Southeast actually takes a turn and goes on the offensive. However, Sherwood is able to repel. And is that another shot? That's 3. Oh, we need to have a look at that replay. Hold on.
Look at that beautiful shot.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So 4 goes in, hits it as the ball's already in there, and it arcs out.
And then a good snipe across the ring.
That
Ladies
was
and gentlemen, look at that.
Clean. Absolutely outstanding. Now we are at 3-0 nearing the midpoint, as it's a bit onto Sherwood's side as Southeast goes in the attack. However, Sherwood is able to repel. That's a shot.
That's another shot.
4-0.
Goal. Number 1
That
is
was-
carrying
that
the
was
team right
quick
now
and
with the points,
decisive.
because look at that amazing play, juking the defense player, not only bouncing them off, but also bouncing the ball towards the goal.
Isaiah, I don't know why, but if you're number 1, you're always the MVP.
I know, man. I tell you. But guess what? He's staying by it. But guess what? That's another challenge for number 6 and goes to the opposite round for blue.
Southeast absolutely rushes into Sherwood's side, not liking the fact that Sherwood is absolutely destroying them. However, Sherwood is able to quickly repel and get it back onto Southeast's side. Southeast is scrambling back onto the defense. However, they are back up against the wall. They're going to be fighting their hardest and giving Sherwood a hard time with their goals.
Ooh, a good damage by blue. Sherwood is going in. But guess what? Number 4 is going for a good hit, but it correlates with blue. Going straight for his goal. No one's on goal, and it's a good setup for possibly another score, but it does not happen.
Just barely.
They're happening with Southeast.
With 2 minutes left, Southeast is doing their best to get it back onto Sherwood's goal, trying to get a shot in, but Sherwood's defenses are just too much. They were able to repel the ball back, and is that a shot?
And that is another shot.
That's a 5-0. That's a 5-0.
5-0. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the winner for this first round.
The crowd
of 3.
goes wild.
Nice. And Sherwood has won the first round, and they ended in one more round to win this match.
Absolutely astounding. That's 1-0. They've already won the first round.
Number 1 with the 2 aerials and 3 strikers towards goal as the MVP.
What do you make of those plays, Isaiah?
Man, I tell you, man, I love how number 1 played with those aerials and also aggressive play towards and helping the team, but also like the correlated response of defense. I'm telling you, it's
What about Southeast? How they do?
Southeast, I love how they correlate with each other. Even though they didn't do too much on the points, they still had managed on time. They try to do their best to, of course, go back and forth with one another, and I love that. They have good defense as well. Could have had some defense. They could have got some more points in there, but they had good defense, and I admired that.
Absolutely agreed. Now, let's see what these teams got.
Yes.
Now, the game just started. We have it already on to Southeast side as Sherwood goes in on the attack.
Yes. And seeing how it is already, it seems like already going towards goal, but guess what? It goes too far to the right side of the goal. Seeing that they're going too aggressive on the ball, trying to get a good setup, but it doesn't work out because number 6 is already going towards blue. And seeing how's going to happen, man.
Agreed. Sherwood now goes in, trying to get into the Southeast goal as well. However, Southeast is actually quicker on the defense this game. I don't know, but maybe losing to Sherwood 5-0 has sort of motivated them a bit. However, Sherwood is almost able to get a shot in there.
Yes. It seemed like getting so close, but yet so far.
That's a shot, 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's a 1-0.
Sherwood is getting dominating. He's just dominating right now. Already with the first point of 4 minutes and 22 seconds, already taking 44 seconds away from the game.
Southeast still has a chance to come back here, though. They always do.
Yes.
They have 4 minutes and 22 seconds to equalize and potentially even gain an upper hand against Sherwood. I think they can do it. I don't know about you, Isaiah.
I believe they can do it too, but then again, Sherwood is showing once again how they can get down on the field. Right now, it seems like he's maintaining his boost number 1, but guess what? They're going to blue side. But good thing number 3 was there to do an aerial shot towards the back.
Now we only have 1 minute past as it's still only 1-0. This round is going a bit slowly. Not as slow as last round, but still a bit slow. As last round, it took them 90 seconds to score a goal. That's already 2-0 with 70 seconds
Let's
passed.
go back with the replay. Right now, it seems like number 6 is trying to correlate the ball, but number 2 was actually dribbling with the ball against the wall until it bounced into the goal. What an amazing play with no goalie to stop it.
Absolutely astounding. Now we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. It's hitting the southeast side as Sherwood goes in on the attack.
And right now, it seems like number 4 is getting a good hit towards ball. He's waiting for a good moment. Number 3 is there, hits the aerial but misses. Number 2 bounces back to number 1 to hit a good
is that
score.
shot?
And guess what? It bounces from
barely.
the rim of the goal. But guess what? Number 1 is still fighting for a chance.
Just barely.
They're
Southeast.
still waiting, and guess what? It does not go nowhere.
Southeast goalie was able to just save that. Their goalies are good, Isaiah. Their goalies are good.
Sir,
And now
are.
they formed a counterattack and are now on Sherwood's side as they try and go in for Sherwood. However, Sherwood is able to quickly repel that counterattack, getting it back onto Southeast side, and that is the destruction as their goal is left open.
Yes, and seeing how Sherwood plays, it seems they have a great on aggressive, but guess what? Southeast is just hanging on their life with the defense they have left. And it seems right now, it seems like Sherwood is staying on their side.
Is that shot?
Their goal for the win. That is 3-0.
Look at that, a shot with
an take this placement away from Southeast.
That was a shot with an explosion. That was a cool scene right there. So 3 hits it in, and 6 destroys 3, but 3 sacrifice isn't in vain as he gets it into Southeast goal with only 3 minutes left. And we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball.
Yes, sir, and a good challenge, 50-50 already on goal, but yet it's going to orange side. Number 5 is going for a good hit on ball, but misses because number 2 was there to, of course, take it away from him. Number 2 waits for another good chance, but misses the ball, sadly. But it seems like number 3 is waiting for a good chance to hit the ball with full boost, and with a good aerial, a good timing, he misses, sadly. And seeing how it's going, it seems like they have good demolish by blue. But guess what? A good teamwork makes the dream work going to orange side, pinning the ball across.
Agreed. Now we're nearing the midpoint of the game. Still 3-0, and that is a destruction. It's still on Southeast side as Sherwood is able to just absolutely gnaw at Southeast defense. However, Southeast is able to repel and get it onto Sherwood's side, trying to go for the goal, but Sherwood's goalie is already there repelling. And it might just go back onto Southeast side here, maybe. And it does, the ball getting some significant airtime. However, Southeast goalie is already there.
He's making sure that he can flank the teammate. Yes, he
that's
does.
A 4-0.
That's another score for Sherwood middle. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen number 1 with a good timing with both aerial and also juking the enemy opponent towards a goal.
Yeah, number 1 is the MVP here. Isaiah, do you think they're going to get a 5-0 again?
I think so too, man, because seeing how number 1 and their good defense play and seeing how Southeast is going right now, I don't think they will probably do it, but they still have a chance. They have 2 minutes left remaining.
That was a quick snipe into Southeast right side as Sherwood goes in, trying to hit it again, but it just misses on the left side of the goal.
Yes.
Southeast taking this opportunity to counterattack, getting their goalie in position, and now trying to get it on the Sherwood side, which they barely do, but Sherwood is able to repel and get it on the Southeast side once again, going back in for the attack. However, Southeast goalie is already there, pushing the ball back.
And right now, it seems like Sherwood is going with good defense, guiding the ball towards away from their own goal. But number 1 trying to get a wall hit, but guess it correlates with number 5, and they're going towards their goal. But guess what? Number 3 with full boost goes and gets a good save away from goal. It seems like they're going to the orange side. It seems like they're both stopping, going back and forth. And number 1, once again, coming from behind, hitting the ball towards goal. But guess what? It might be an open goal, but number 6 comes in and stops that chance. Now, seeing how they're both playing, they're both maintaining defense, but it won't be enough because they still have 1 minute left remaining to, of course, do something, at least get a point or 2. But right now, it seems like nothing's really going on.
Now with only 70 seconds left, that's a shot. That's 5-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the final round, and they took the placement.
That is a Sherwood victory for this game.
And ladies and gentlemen, we had our 5th game of having a 5-0. Sherwood has dominated both 2 games, getting 5-0, and that is game.
We're seeing a lot of 5-0s this tournament, Isaiah.
Yes, sir. We're seeing domination.
We're seeing Sherwood celebrate on screen by jumping and rocketing around. Absolutely outstanding. Sherwood played better than last year.
Yes, most definitely. I love to see them increase and grow bigger.
They've clearly had practice.
And that is Sherwood for you. Good game, good game, good game.
Although Southeast, basically, their defense really delayed them a lot.
All right, I need Park Forest middle to the blue team, and I need Scotlandville middle to the orange team.
All right, you heard him. Park Forest versus Scotlandville. Now, we saw Scotlandville.
Park Forest middle to the blue team, and Scotlandville middle to the orange team. Good luck to both teams.
All right.
Now we saw Scotlandville last game destroy another school quickly. How do you think Parkview will stand against them?
Parkview Elementary and middle school differs because of different players, but then again, I do believe Parkview has a fighting chance against this other team. Now, seeing how this can be
Wait, that wasn't Parkview. Wait.
You sure it wasn't Parkview?
I don't know. We'll just have to see the names.
All right. But yeah, seeing how I can go, I can see either another domination of 5-0 or maybe a challenge where we had a couple of games before the domination just took over.
Now we love our 5-0 games on occasion.
Yes.
However, I personally enjoy where the games are like 4-5 at like the last 30 seconds. You know, back and forth.
My goodness, man. That's the enticing. That's the excitement that we need right now. But right now we're seeing total domination. They're giving us no chance to breathe. And I guess we got to sit here and deal with it, man.
I don't mind it. I just want to see something more fair.
You're right, man. Because this is just going too crazy.
Mm-hmm. Now we have our coaches back in position with their backup players. So what did you think of that previous? Well, I want to get your thoughts on that previous game.
Seeing how it went, Sherwood was going mainly and hard. They gave Southeast not a fighting chance. I remember last year Southeast middle had a amazing team, good offensive, defensive seat taking rounds. But it seems like I've seen some of the members either graduated to high school or either moved schools. So I'm seeing new players and new seats. And right now it seems like, of course, Sherwood had totally dominated that new team or either show how they had hit the potential.
Yeah, agreed.
And right now they're just getting their players
I think they're just about ready.
All right. Both teams can now join their respective teams. Park Forest in blue, and we have Scotlandville in orange. Good luck to both teams. I hope it's a great game.
So it was Park Forest, not Parkview. These school names are so similar.
I know, right?
All righty, here we go.
Scotlandville middle and Park Forest middle. Okay.
Alrighty, so we just started the round, and it's already on a Park Forest side, as Scotlandville is already just proving their relentless attack.
And looking how already, folks, it seems like number 2 going in. The number 3 is waiting for a good shot.
Oh, that's shot
on goal by Park Forest middle.
Hold on. Let's have a look at that replay. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, so
number 2 hits it in. Number 1 hits a good aggressive hit towards the other side, missing both of the defensive players.
Surprising considering Scotlandville's goalies are usually fast.
Yes, and 2 of them even being next to each other, right next to goal.
All right, now we get a good shot in the Park Forest side. Scotlandville not liking what Park Forest just did to them.
And seeing right now, it seems like a good plays in session. Number 5 does a good save away from goal, but another stop for number 2, going aggressive again. Bouncing off the ball once and twice. Number 1 hitting the ball again. And then going back
let's
to
have a look at
wall.
that. That's 2-0.
Score.
That's 2-0 right there.
Yes, sir.
Now,
with just 26 seconds on the clock, they had managed to make another goal with teamwork and also strategy of bouncing off the wall, which is an amazing gameplay we love to see here at Esports.
I think Scotlandville may have their work cut out for them.
Yes. Right now, we're seeing how number 6 is going and pushing forward, and number 3 is sitting here waiting for a good chance to defend the ball. But guess what? He misses the ball, but number 1 and number 2 is there to support him. Seems like number 3 is going for a hit on ball. Guess what? They have a safety, and guess what? He's waiting for a chance. He has full boost. We're trying to see what he's going to do. Right now, it seems like number 3 is just waiting. He seems for a good, turnover. Number 2 is waiting for a good setup, and we don't know what's going on, man.
Now we only have 1 minute passes. That was a near shot just to the right of the goal.
3 shots towards goal, but no one's on goal. And it seems like number 4 misses a shot towards goal. And guess what? That's given to number 3 with a good aerial back to orange side where he belongs.
And now it was on to Park Forest side of Scotlandville. Now goes in for the attack, showing that they are not just going to let this stand. They nearly get a goal, but it's ricocheted into the sky as Park Forest defense is already just pushing them back. Honestly, Park Forest probably has a better defense than Scotlandville. I don't know.
And seeing how it's going right now, it seems like number 2 is going on in.
Up.
He got a good score.
The 2-1 shot.
Scotlandville.
So that could be another equalizer here.
And right now, already with 1 minute to go time, number 6 got a good score into goal. Amazing.
You think Scotlandville can score an equalizer?
I think so. They have 3 minutes and 28 seconds left remaining. They can even turn over the game.
Right. Up. That was a shot into Scotlandville's side.
Yes.
However, Scotlandville is quick on the defense as Park Forest is now also quick on the attack. Both teams being quick to get into their respective positions. However, Scotlandville is able to get it onto Park Forest's side.
Yes.
Park Forest's goal being a bit open for a second, but now they have two
Aerial
goalies.
going towards the other side. It's going towards the goalie. He misses. It goes over, but guess what? It goes too far from the left towards away from goal. It's not causing any points.
That was a close one, especially considering how
number 2 is going for another shot on goal. He's waiting for a good way to put it back in. He has a good setup. The goalie is everywhere. A good setup.
Is that a shot?
Aerial, and that's a shot on goal. And that's a score for Park Forest.
That's 3-1.
It's an amazing gameplay. Seeing how number 1 played, he tipped the ball to the left with a good score goal with no one to support him. But number 3, but he misses.
All right, now Scotlandville has 2 minutes and 49 seconds to equalize here. I still think they can do it. They're a pretty great team. However, Park Forest is really proven to be a formidable opponent right now and may honestly take the crown as best middle school team here in this tournament.
And seeing this right now, it seems like already it seems like number 1 is staying actually as a defense. And as it benefits them because it stops them from getting a goal. But guess what? That's a stop from number 4, who are also good defense. They're going back to back with these defensive plays. It seems like, of course, number 2 and 1 and 3 is off of the goal, and they go for an aerial, and that's a score.
That's a shot. 4-1, 2-20.
And already they are showing it good.
This is,
guess what? A good double team of the aerial, making sure it would go inside of the goal, gets a score in. Perfect.
It is not looking good for Scotlandville here. They have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to score 3 goals to equalize. And Park Forest has all that time to score 1 more goal and win.
Yes, and going towards the goal, but guess
that's
what? That's going in. He's going towards, and that's
5-1.
Already.
That's game. Park Forest victory.
That's the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Already, Park Forest has taken the first round, and they can take 1 more to take their place.
Let's have a look at that replay. Goalie just misses, number 2.
All right, all right.
Alrighty, so that was a victory for Park Forest. Scotlandville, if they win the next round, will get a 1-1, and then they'll be able to move on to the finals, correct?
Yes, sir. And seeing how it can come and go, we're seeing how this can actually start or how it can finish because they still have a fighting chance to win a round for Scotlandville. But guess what? If Park Forest Middle wins 1 more round, they will have their placement into the tournament or either to the semifinals or later on into the future of esports, EBREL.
Agreed. Now, we're just waiting on the second round for players to get ready and join their respective teams.
Yes, sir.
It seems that the arena hasn't changed much throughout this tournament. It's generally been the same.
Well, we usually have other tournaments like November 2nd Rumble, Drop Shot, and luckily Snow Day. So please be working forward to that. You can see on the screens around the esports arena if you're interested to see a different change into the scenery. But yeah, so looking at this, we're having some difficulties. Something's going on with the game, so just give us a moment of time, and we'll get back on track.
Yes, please stand by.
Yeah, please stand by.
Yep.
All right, they got a winner for middle school Smash Bros. And they're going to be starting high school. Okay, we're going to have high school teams on esports, on Madden, Rocket League, and Smash Bros. That's going to be interesting to watch. We're still having some difficulties, so please stand by and wait for us.
So I assume after middle school finals, we're going straight to high school. Alrighty, awesome.
I might take one break off to go around because my voice is starting to get to ring for some reason. So I'm taking one little break and then come right back.
All right, okay.
So we're about to have another round with Park Forest and Scotlandville. Yes. Now we saw Scotlandville actually struggle a bit against Park Forest, despite them absolutely destroying and middle school division's first round. What do you think happened there?
I don't know, man. I'm seeing how they're getting lack on defense. Well, they don't lack on defense because I see every team being great on defense. But because of the offensive play, it takes for a more strategic pro call to not only go forward but also score the goal into the ball. But it's been like a difficult time for, of course, each team to score the ball. But except Sherwood been showing their dominance and things like that.
So, should Park Forest win, will they be playing Sherwood in the final?
Yes.
Okay, that should be interesting.
If so.
Now, what I wanted to ask is immediately after, since high school divisions are starting at in around 40 minutes.
In 40 minutes, yes.
Yes. So, perhaps after these few games, we're going to immediately be going on to high school. So, for these first few hours, this is going to be consecutive Rocket League.
Yes, sir. And look at how it is, folks. We can see amazing gameplay for of course, Sherwood and Scotlandville.
No, this was Park Forest and Scotlandville.
All right, so we're doing Park Forest and Scotlandville.
Yeah, Sherwood is going to be next.
Okay, Sherwood's going to be next. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yep. Sherwood will be fighting the winner of this.
Still waiting. Okay.
Yes, we have some technical difficulties over there. Our coaches and technicians, and even Jeffrey over there doing his best to solve the issue.
Yeah.
Now, in the meantime, how about you tell us more about these game nights that you host?
The game nights. So of course, we had like you talk about my community, or
no, for esports. Those
for esports. So of course, we had like a little talk show, talk show night. It's basically we explain what's going to happen, how was the years passed by, and things like that. So if you want to tune in, you can check our channel, the esports channel. If I have it pulled up, probably don't. Let's see here. Man, I'll tell you, as a Spider-Man, it's kind of hard to work around the suits. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. So are the videos posted on our EBREL channel?
Yes, it's in the EBREL channel. Hold on, let's check it.
So be sure to go check those out. They're all on our channel, EBREL. It's called the EBREL Esports Division, right?
I'm looking.
EBR School System Esports Program.
Yes,
yeah, that's
and
what the channel is called.
Right now,
yes.
Actually, we're alive right now.
Agreed. Yep.
And right now we can check our talk show. Let's check a talk show. Let's see here. Actually, where's the talk show?
Probably not there at the moment.
Probably not there. They have capture moments. Okay, hold on.
It seems that they're about to get started.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
They have these too. Look.
Yep, there it is.
Little memories.
Yep. We have our audience waiting very, very eagerly to watch this game.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people cheer for Scotlandville.
Tell me about it, man. Seeing how it's growing, seeing how it's going, man. It can go far,
absolutely.
It can go wide.
We're growing almost every month.
Yes, and I think we got more than 50% of the EBR district onto esports gaming.
Seriously?
Which is a huge growth for us esports.
That is outstanding.
Yes.
Oh, they may be doing interviews.
Maybe they're probably doing interviews right now. Still have us live.
Hey, I don't mind, as long as we get to talk more to the audience. C-Tech?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I definitely miss the old C-Tech Center. For those of you who were around that long, or for those of you who weren't around that long either, we originally had an old building called the C-Tech Center, and that's where we hosted our tournaments there.
C-Tech is a... Oh, hold on, it's a little echo. So C-Tech is a 2-year trade school that I go to actually as a C-Tech student right here. Hold on.
And we use that facility as our old EBR Esports program facility, and we had...
Oh, an interview going on. Okay.
Yep.
So Super
All
Smash
right, hey,
Bros.
can I get you two guys to introduce yourselves?
For me. My name's Joaquin Mejia. I'm from Sherwood. I honestly don't know what else to say. All
right. So we're here with the two middle school qualifiers for Super Smash Brothers. One of them is from Woodlawn, one of them is from Sherwood. So guys, what did you think about your first tournament? What was your experience winning like?
So I've always dominated in my own home. I used to beat my mom all the time in Smash since I was age 4, and I didn't think I was actually gonna win, but it's a good feeling.
Okay. Well, so what was something that surprised you about coming here? What was something you saw new that you might not have expected?
That surprised me.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was the coolest thing that you saw? Going out. We have a lot of equipment out there. We invest a lot of stuff. So, what's something that you thought was interesting to see?
All the games, and I didn't expect there to be so much. We only have Rocket League and Madden and Super Smash, and then I didn't expect so many other schools and games to be here. Every school meeting other people.
What was your favorite part of the tournament?
That's loud. I would say in the beginning, I got to go against some of my friends, but then I ended up defeating them.
All right, nice. All right, thank you both. Congratulations, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, thank you.
All right, and we're back at it with another round of middle school with Park Forest versus Scotlandville. This is the second round. Previously, we saw Park Forest absolutely decimate Scotlandville with 5-1 or 5-0. Yes. So both players are now joining their respective teams as the game is about to begin with the kickoff. Here we go. Both teams now go for the ball.
All right.
It goes a bit on the Park Forest side as Scotlandville is already pressing the attack.
And seeing how it is right now, it seems like number 3 is going for a good hit, but I guess number 1 is staying for defense. And seeing how Park Forest is already seeing I have a good play on both teams, and both teams using a good defensive play to, of course, get the ball to the other side.
All right, still 0-0 with 15 seconds passed. We could potentially see a quick goal or a long goal. Now, we see a bit of attrition going on as both teams are basically going back and forth on their sides. I think Scotlandville has had some time to really rethink their strategy and potentially get an edge over Park Forest. However, they score 1-0 for Park Forest.
Yes, sir, they did. And look at that amazing gameplay. A good number 2 with a good elevation of the ball, having a good, perfect
That was just a snipe in.
Snipe. Nice.
5 could not reach that ball in time. Now we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball.
Yes, and looking over here, for this is number 1 is going for a good hit because it doesn't stand a chance against the 2 people going to orange. It seems like a good hit back hit from number 3 goes in, and it's still on blue side right now. Seems like number 6 is a good hit towards the goal. It's like a good setup. I guess it was stopped by all 3 players of Park Forest. Man, look at that gameplay. Seeing how it is right now, it seems like number 6 is just fighting for his life, trying to get the ball back to the blue side, but that stops it from orange.
All right, 1 minute pass. It is still 1-0. Scotlandville doing their best to go on the defensive and try and get it back on the Park Forest side. However, Park Forest attack is just too strong for Scotlandville.
Yes.
However, Scotlandville 5 is able to get a good shot onto their side, being able to carry it all the way onto their side as Scotlandville's team goes in and tries to get a shot, which they almost do, but it's just a bit to the right of Park Forest's goal, as Park Forest already has both their goalies ready. However, Scotlandville's goalie is also ready as he shoots it back on the Park Forest side as well.
And right now, it seems like number 3 is just going on in. You see her dribbling the ball, making sure he's going to the left side. Number 2 is going in for a good support, trying to get this wall save, or not a wall save, a good wall hit for a good setup, but doesn't go too far in. Number 1 is sitting here trying to do another setup, or possibly another goal, but stopped by 2 enemy players of Scotlandville. It seems like number 6 and number 4 is going for a good defensive play, but number 3 comes in to stop all of that, to make sure they can get a good setup. But it's stopped by number 5, and ladies and gentlemen, they're going back to back on defensive play, going to blue side.
All right, now we see even more attrition as it's on Scotlandville's side. However, it's probably going to go back in Park Forest side, and it does. And number 2 just barely misses the ball as Scotlandville tries to go in for the goal. However, their goalie is already at the ready, able to deflect it back. Both teams have their goalies at the ready, and we're nearing the midpoint of the game, and it is still 1-0. Scotlandville is yet to score an equalizer.
Yes, and right now, number 3 is going on in, and he's making a big difference, juking the enemy players and also having a good hit onto the ball and a good setup possibly for another goal. and it goes right there, and no one's there to support it. And guess what? That's a missed opportunity for another goal. Already taking a lot of time. It's 2 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock, and it's 1-0. Still Park Forest on the lead, and we're not having good defense and going possibly back to orange. And yes, they do with a good aerial going towards goal. They have
Was that
good
shot?
for goal.
Nope.
It's a good epic save by orange.
All right, only 2 minutes left. We almost saw a shot there. However, Scotlandville's goalie is able to. We haven't actually seen a shot in a while. This has been a. And I stand corrected. That's a 2-0 for Park Forest.
Jinxing yourself, man. It seems like, of course,
I
Park
jinx
Forest
myself
got
a
ahead.
lot. They call me the jinxer. No, they don't.
Okay. But seeing how it is, man, it seems like already Park Forest is still continuing on the point, having a 2-0, 2 minutes left remaining. And yes, Scotlandville still have a chance to win this placement to have the equal round of the tiebreaker.
Both teams go for the ball as it's now on Park Forest side as Scotlandville moves in on the attack. However, Park Forest already swarms the ball, trying to get it onto Scotlandville's side. However, they just barely miss, and Scotlandville was almost able to get a shot into the goal. However, Park Forest is able to repel that attack and get it onto Scotlandville's side, going for their goal. However, Scotlandville's goalie is already at the ready as number 6 tries to get it on the Park Forest side. However, number 2 is able to repel that.
And seeing how it's going right now, it seems like Orange is fighting for their life. Scotlandville is making sure they at least have no more points. But guess what? Both Blue is making sure they have a fighting chance too. But seeing how that is an open goal, but guess what? Number 1 comes in around the corner with full boost going in and making sure they're not scoring goal. Number 6 is still going in with aggressive plays. He's going in by himself, trying to have a good score. But guess what? Number 4 is there to support him and making sure that he is not alone. But it doesn't stop him from being to go to orange side. It's going to touch out the goal. It seems goes from bouncing from wall. A good double team on ball. And guess what is a score?
That is a quick score, 3-0 with only 60 seconds left. Absolutely astounding moves from Park Forest. So number 3 and number 1 both hit it in as 5 tries to go in and stop the ball, but ultimately fails. Now we're back at it with a kickoff as both teams go for the ball.
Yes.
It doesn't go much anywhere.
And 1 minute left remaining. Of course, they are going on in. They are waiting for a good time to go in. But yet, they're still already on the orange side already with a good score. They're missing an opportunity for a goal. Guess what? Park Forest still having a chance to have another score. But guess what? It's stopped by number 5. Then a good aggressive hit to the other enemy side of Blue. Seeing how it is, instead of a good score on goal. But guess what? It's stopped. It's in the air and a good aerial by 3. Yet it's only one hit towards in the middle, and guess what? Goes back to orange side. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing an amazing gameplay of both teams. They're going in. It seems like they have a goal open on goal, and guess what? They do not.
With 30 seconds on the clock, they nearly just got a goal in. However, Scotlandville's defense was able to repel that, and they tried getting it onto Park Forest side just then. However, they had 2 players at the ready to repel it back in. They're giving Scotlandville no quarter as they go in. And Isaiah, I smell a countdown. What about you?
I see it too, man. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Ahead.
10. 9.
And guess what? That's
8.
another
That's
score.
it. That's it.
Are they gonna beat us to it, ladies and gentlemen? They have one more.
Hold
point.
on. If they score another goal before we finish our countdown, that.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go, and we're back at it with the kickoff and a countdown as both teams go for the ball.
All right.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1.
It's back on the ground. It's right there, and guess what?
That's a victory for Park Forest, 4-0.
And guess what? MVP is 2 with 4 shots on goal and 2 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, Park Forest has won their placement, and that is game.
Absolutely outstanding. Now we're going to see Park Forest go up against Sherwood in the finals, correct?
Yes, sir.
Both teams have been absolutely outstanding in both their offense, defense, synergy, and also with their snipes and goalies. All good elements to making a good Rocket League team.
Yes.
I'm just interested in seeing how they play each other, because when you're putting 2 good teams up against one another, it's almost impossible to see one or the other lose. It's kind of
it's a possibility.
Yeah. So it seems that we're getting some interviews in, and then we're going to do the the middle school finals, and then after that we're just going to straight on move on to high school.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm checking my journal here.
So what did you make of that last game, Isaiah?
I see it was amazing, man. Seeing how it was going, it was seeing how amazing it went, and man, it was going on ahead.
Agreed. It looks like our coaches are talking to their players, as I think I just saw a team go out back to get an interview.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. They're probably going to cut to that in a bit.
Probably so.
Now.
Oh, hold on. All right.
And we're back at it.
Ooh, seeing how it can go. This is the finals. I think this is the finals. I think
Yes.
it's the finals.
If we're incorrect, it's semifinals.
Yes.
Either way, we have 1 to 2 matches remaining.
Probably so. And then after that's going to be our high schoolers going on, and that's going to be exciting.
All right. I don't think we have our 2 MVP teams playing this tournament, BRMHS and Terra.
All right. Let's see.
All right, here we go.
folks.
Park Forest versus Sherwood in the finals.
Oh.
All right, looks like the players are joining their respective teams, trying to get the match at the ready. And it seems that Vice President Isaiah has left us just to take a break. And we have Caden on the mic with us. How you doing, Caden?
Hello, everybody.
So, how is being an announcer for a bit?
It was very nice. I got to host a little bit, talk to everybody, but
That's good.
now I'm back to my usual job, shoutcasting with Musa here.
I hear you, man. Now, let me give you a quick sit rep. We're at the finals for the middle school divisions. We have Sherwood versus Park Forest, both of which being able to do 5-0s in their games.
Yes, it is. All right, the teams are now joining.
All
see
right,
how it
here we go. We're at
goes.
the kickoff. All right, both teams go for the ball. It's on to Sherwood's side as Park Forest already goes in for the attack.
And now we have Park Forest on the Sherwood side keeping good pressure. Sherwood now on the counter attack.
That's shot.
That's a good shot. Ooh,
That's
off
a
the
1-0.
ceiling.
That was like 12 seconds from Sherwood.
Look at this shot here from the Sherwood middle player.
Number 4 goes
Good
in.
wall touch off the ball.
That's a good aerial.
Right into the bottom left corner.
Now let me tell you a little something about Park Forest, Caden. They absolutely decimated the previous team. Sherwood decimated their team. I'm just terrified to see who's going to win. However, it seems that Sherwood has the upper hand here.
We have Sherwood with a very new coach to our league, Coach Major, who has seemed to have already been leading them to one of their first wins.
Yeah, so we have 30 seconds past, and it's already still a 1-0. Do you think Park Forest can score an equalizer here?
I do think Park Forest has the attack power to score, but I also think we haven't seen enough from Sherwood to see how they can defend this.
Agreed. Now, we see that they're on Sherwood's side as Park Forest now tries to go in for the offensive.
Ooh, that's a good challenge from Sherwood.
Yes, Sherwood's defense is absolutely on par. However, Park Forest has some pretty good airtime as well.
And we see, Park Forest keeping good pressure. Sherwood going, missing the aerial. There's a shot from Park Forest, barely hitting the crossbar. Trying to follow it up. Sherwood clearing it off for half now. Good hit from the Sherwood
Oh, that was
player.
nearly a shot just a bit to the left of Park Forest.
He's up with the air roll. Barely misses the air dribble setup.
Right, now we see it's back on Sherwood's side as Park Forest is able
Pop
to...
from Sherwood, going for the air dribble right now.
Oh, that was close, just a bit to the left.
Oh, but
That's
his
a
teammate
shot.
follows it
2-0.
up, making Sherwood 2-0.
So we have 3 minutes and 39 seconds
You
left.
can see here the Sherwood player runs out of boost mid air dribble, but his teammate is able to clean it up very easily.
Now, we're back at it with the kickoff. I think Park Forest can potentially score 2 equalizers here. However, they need to be able to outweight Sherwood.
But at the same time, they have to realize that we do play on the 5-goal merge. Oh! And there is a third goal from Sherwood. Park Forest with the own goal, trying to clear it out.
Caden, you saw that, right?
I did. That is an unlucky shot. The Sherwood player is trying to carry it down, misses, but the Park Forest player is just too late and actually hits it into his own goal.
And we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. It's on to Park Forest side as Sherwood goes in on the attack. They could potentially win this with the 5-0,
The
Caden.
50 from Park Forest getting it into the Sherwood half now. In the corner, he's following it up. That's a good pass to his team. Who's there? Oh, barely misses it. Takes the shot from deep.
And now we only have 3 minutes left as it's on to Sherwood's side. Park Forest goes in for the attack. However, Sherwood is able to repel it back on Park Forest side. It's in the air. However, it goes to the wall. It's 3 minutes left.
We now have Park Forest on the counterattack after that 50 in the air. We have Sherwood trying to defend. That's a good stop from the Sherwood player. Sherwood keeping it in the Park Forest half. Here's the shot. Oh, good defense there.
Have you noticed that Park Forest goal does not have a goalie? That could potentially be an opening for Sherwood again. They've been having a good history of scoring into Park Forest goal. However, they also have a pretty good defense as it's on Sherwood's side, but they quickly repel and get it on the Park Forest side.
Oh, Sherwood with the demo. Getting in right in front of the goal. There's
that's
the shot.
a shot.
Oh!
That's 4-0.
Top right corner.
That's
oh, my God.
4-0.
That is an amazing play from Sherwood middle there. Making it 4-0. Look at this shot. Using his arrow. Amazing card control from the Sherwood player.
All right, we're back at it with the kickoff. Both teams now go for the ball. That's a shot. But it's just repelled.
Sherwood trying to start a dribble there. Falls off his car.
Absolutely astounding. Now, it is on to Park Forest side as Sherwood goes in for the attack. However, Park Forest is trying to get it back on the Sherwood side. They're all three players trying to repel the attack.
You see this yellow breakout for Sherwood is really using the fundamentals of air rolling to get these great hits off for his team.
Only 2 minutes left. It is on Sherwood's side. Is Sherwood?
And
is that
there's
a shot?
That's
Oh!
the keeper misses it.
Let's have a look at that replay. That's 5-0. Hold on.
You can see
So
he
number
hits
2.
it near Sherwood. He takes a shot from deep. This
Number
other
2
player
tries to
goes
go for it,
it,
but he just misses.
barely misses it with the pre-flip.
Just in the center.
That is a very disappointing thing. Because of the 5-0 mercy roll, we now have Sherwood middle.
Sherwood has a history of always doing 5-0s throughout this tournament. They have been absolutely destroying. Now, it seems that both teams are getting ready for their next.
It seems like Coach Major has had an amazing effect on Sherwood's playing today.
Tell me a bit about Coach Major.
Coach Major is a new coach to our league. He seems to have a good history in esports. And so far, as we've seen between not only Rocket League, but with his Mario Kart and his Smash players, he's had a good roster of players. And I think him as a coach has really changed Sherwood Battle for the better.
Absolutely.
We have the good
That was
save.
really a shot. Okay, so now we're on Sherwood's side as Park Forest goes in. However, Park Forest is trying to get past Sherwood's formidable defense.
Here's a free shot from Park Forest.
No, it just missed, just left to the goal. However, Sherwood is able to try
Park Forest
to get
keeping
on
pressure.
Sherwood tried getting on the Park Forest side, so then, however, Park Forest is able to quickly repel and keep it on their side, showing no quarter. However, Sherwood is able to get a good shot. Is that a shot? No. Potentially, no.
Corner,
Park Forest
demolition.
Park Forest goalie is able to
Park
come in
Forest
just in the nick of time. Yep. Now
Sherwood intercepts it.
45 seconds.
Good
pass.
50 from Park Forest.
Still,
That could be a shot.
That's 1-0.
There it is.
1-0 for Park Forest with 50 seconds past. That took a while, but that was a pretty
Park
good shot.
Forest takes the first goal of
So
this
number 3
game.
hits it in. 6 tries to go for it, but he misses, and it goes a bit to the right of the goal.
Only 49 seconds have passed. Still have 4 minutes left in the game.
Alrighty, so 4 minutes left. It's now 1-0 between Park Forest and Sherwood. Now, we see Sherwood already has their goalie in position. Park Forest has no goalie. However, their offense is too great as they actually gain the upper hand against Sherwood, who just 5-0'd them last time. This could potentially be different, Caden.
Oh, Sherwood bumping his own goalie out the way, and Park Forest equalizes, gets another goal from it.
Let's have a look at that replay. So number 3 hits it in. Andy.
Park Forest middle.
So it was a bit more to the right there. Now, we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams now go for the ball. It's on to Park Forest side as Sherwood hits it in.
We now have Park Forest with a long shot. Is they able to get it? Yes, they are. They're making it 3-0. Park Forest is the ones to take the lead very early this game, which is the exact opposite as Sherwood had a 5-0 last match.
Do you think they could 5-0 Sherwood here?
I maybe think Park Forest may be able to get a reverse 5-0 here against Sherwood middle.
Absolutely.
This is a very, very good.
Oh, that's a destruction right there as it arcs towards the goal but just misses above. However, Park Forest tries to go in, but it just misses as Sherwood's defense is already cracking down on the ball, trying to get it back onto their side.
We have Park Forest taking it towards the wall, grabbing a misses the 100 boost, but the Sherwood player getting into the Park Forest side.
Now
Park Forest is on the attack, counter-attack. Sherwood keeping it on the side now.
Now Park Forest tries to get it back onto Sherwood's side. However, Sherwood. Oh, was that a shot?
That is a shot.
That's a 4-0.
Park Forest middle to make it a 4-0 lead against Sherwood. Will we really be seeing a reverse 5-0 win?
Dude, I think that they can do a 5-0. I think that they can. And that just means that the third round is going to be even crazier. All right, they both go for the ball. It's on Park Forest side.
We now have Park Forest being a little awkward in the corner. Pitches it off. We now have Park Forest on the attack right now. Getting it into the... Oh, and it's right in front
Is
of the
that
goal.
shot? Oh, wait. It's just a bit above. All right.
Above the crossbar.
They're making good shots trying to get it into Sherwood's goal. However, Sherwood is getting a bit lucky as they keep on missing, giving them the chance to counterattack. Park Forest goal is open, however, their players are all converging on the ball. Oh, is that a shot from Sherwood? Oh, just barely.
Barely misses it. What can they do here? Park Forest clearing it off. Sherwood player getting the back foot into the ball.
We reach midpoint.
Oh, Sherwood with the shot.
Oh,
and right.
That's 4-1.
Sherwood making it 4-1, which shuts down Park Forest's hope of that reverse 5-0.
Now, Park Forest still has all that time to win with the 5. However, Sherwood still has ample time to get 3 goals and equalize. We just don't know which one's going to go. They get it on the Sherwood side quickly. However, Sherwood is able to quickly repel it and get it on the Park Forest side. Their goal being open.
Park Forest with the shot off the corner. That could be so free.
Oh!
For the demo. The goal is now open for Park Forest to try and score. Sherwood taking good control of the ball. Park Forest putting high pressure. We now have another Park Forest player going up the wall with the ball.
Right. Now the ball is trying to go onto the wall as it's back on the Park Forest side as Sherwood goes in for the attack. Their goal is open. However, Sherwood is not capitalizing on that idea. Now they are as number 4 goes in. They try to get it in. However, Park Forest has all 3 players as goalies trying to get it back in. Sherwood's goal is already in position.
Park Forest now having a... Oh, Sherwood keeping a good keeper. There's a shot from Park Forest.
Oh, is that shot? No, just misses.
Park Forest really playing really good defense to retain that 4-1 lead.
With 90 seconds on the clock, it is still 4-1. Honestly, it's not looking good for Sherwood. However, I still think that they could potentially bring it back.
Park Forest actually on the attack. Sherwood controlling the ball down. Is he going to be able to get a shot off of that before the Park Forest player? No, he's not. Park Forest will take the shot.
Yeah, number 3 just repelled that ball as number 6 tries to get it onto Park Forest side, which he successfully does. Oh, wait, did they just sabotage their own team? No, they did not. I thought...
Park Forest almost on goal. He barely misses. There's a shot from Sherwood. Good clear from Park Forest.
See, the thing about Park Forest is they do not have a goalie. They all go in at the same time.
Park Forest with a shot. Ooh, that is amazing defense from the Sherwood keeper.
Do you think that that could be capitalized as a weakness?
I think it might be, but I do think that Park Forest being able to keep this high pressure does not give their opponent a chance to re-attack.
I agree. Now it is
Park Forest now showing off their offensive abilities, getting past most of the Sherwood team.
With around 30 seconds on
There's the shot!
That's almost. With around 30 seconds on the clock, it's mostly a game of attrition going back and forth between sides.
We now have Sherwood trying to keep it out of their goal while trying to also score a goal. There's an open goal right now for Sherwood. Park Forest is there for it though.
I smell a countdown, Caden.
It is. We're about to head to the final 10 seconds of the second game.
All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And
hold on.
Ooh, he keeps
wait.
He keeps it up.
That's a Park Forest victory. 1-1. Meaning we are...
Park Forest now making it an equal game, putting us into sudden death for this match.
So, Caden, this is the first game throughout this entire tournament where we had a 1-1, a third round.
True. Every match in this tournament up to now has been a 2-0 win or a 0-2 loss. It is now a 1-1.
These teams are terrifying. Now, we're just going to have to see who wins this because both Sherwood and Park Forest are just... They are good, Caden. They are really good. I'm honestly terrified. I'm at the edge of my seat. I know about you. Both teams are now just getting ready. And honestly, I think both teams are pretty tired out.
Yeah. We're now waiting on the Sherwood team to finish discussing their game strategy and to ready up their players.
Agreed.
Now, Musa, coming into this final match, do you think Park Forest can retain this lead they have? Or can Sherwood re-show us what they did in the first match and take off?
Honestly, I think it can go either way, seeing how they both played against their teams. Now, both teams go for the ball. It's a bit on Park Forest's side. However, both teams are already scrambling to get the ball. Oh, potential early shot. No, just a bit to the right.
Far from the post. We now have Park Forest trying to put the pressure. Both players missing. Sherwood now going for the ball by himself. Good clear from Park Forest.
All right, with around 20 seconds passed, it is still 0-0 as it's on Sherwood's side as Park Forest again goes for the attack. Sherwood needs to repel that attack, and that was almost a shot. Sherwood needs to repel that attack and get it back on the Park Forest side and score a goal. Their goal is open. They have no goalie.
Oh, and there's a shot from Park Forest. Sherwood player keeping it out. Missing his follow-up shot. Another shot from Park Forest. Good save by the keeper on the Sherwood side. Sherwood popping it in front of their goal now.
Now we can see Park Forest goal open while Sherwood actually has a goalie at station. However, that does provide a weakness as it's basically a 2v3 when trying to get the ball, as Sherwood's goalie is always in position, allowing for Park Forest to easily overwhelm. Meaning Sherwood
with the shot from the middle.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You see what I mean?
Yes, I do. We can now see Sherwood taking an early lead, taking advantage of how Park Forest has all 3 players attacking in the other half.
Absolutely outstanding. You'd think that they'd rethink their strategy a bit, but they keep on going for the same thing. But
Now, to answer your question from earlier, Musa, I now do think that Park Forest's attack can be counted as a weakness. As you saw right now, Sherwood's player really noticing that and noticing he can push up after all of Park Forest is now on their half.
Right. Now, we have around 90 seconds passed as Sherwood's goalie is already trying to get the... Oh, you saw that! He bumped it with the tail of his car away from the goal. However,
they were playing very offensively.
Oh my god, that was near a shot a bit to the left. Now it's back on the Park Forest side as they try and get it towards their goal. Oh, hold on.
What can happen here?
Oh, just...
That's an amazing save from Park Forest. Now putting on the counterattack, taking a shot. Sherwood playing very fast here.
Number 5 coming in with a save there as there's 3 minutes on the clock. Still 1-0. Park Forest could potentially score an equalizer
here. What's the Sherwood going to do? Ooh, amidst the smoke of the demolition, we have Park Forest now having a counterattack. Taking themselves a shot.
Do you think
save from the Sherwood player?
Do you think they can score an equalizer, Caden?
I do think Park Forest will eventually get an equalizer, yes. But that's not saying how Sherwood is just so good at some counterattacks after seeing how Park Forest is so aggressive.
Now we're nearing the midpoint of the game as Park Forest now keeps on pressing the attack.
Park Forest with the shot.
It just keeps on going to the left of the goal. They always try and go for the left. However, they don't try to aim for the center. It can also because Sherwood has a goalie at the ready. They still have no goalie. They're going in for Park Forest side.
Sherwood down up with the ball.
Almost. Now, it seems that all 3 Park Forest players are scrambling for the ball, trying to get it back onto Sherwood's side. However, both Sherwood players are going in. Their goalie's still staying behind.
There's Sherwood now having the ball in front of Park Forest's goal.
Yeah, you can see the goalie's still back there, number 5. Now, we see all 3 players of Park Forest try to get the ball from them. However,
that's
2-0! That is 2-0!
3 minutes in, and we have our second goal from Sherwood to make it a 0-2.
I mean, look at it this way. Park Forest is basically having a 2v3. They have 3 players outmaneuvering 2 Sherwood players, and they're still able to score 2-0.
Sherwood understands that even though they might have less players actively playing the field, they have more people. Whenever it comes to a counterattack, they have that advantage of still having the safety of their goalies. While still be able to push up, unlike Park Forest, who like to have all 3 of their players really inside the other team's goal.
This could cost Park Forest the game. However, as we saw last...
right now, as Park Forest's goal is completely empty, and Sherwood is now on the attack.
Is that a shot? That's a shot! 3-0!
Right there.
That's a 3-0 shot!
We can now see, the crowd can see, the viewers can see,
That is absolutely outstanding. The crowd goes wild. However, as we saw last round, Park Forest was still able to score a 4-1. They still have a chance at equalizing and winning this thing.
Something that we've all now come to realize is that Sherwood is so good at reading the field and knowing that Park Forest has all the players up. Just like right now, Sherwood can take another shot.
Is that another shot? Oh, just a bit above. With 75 seconds on the clock, it's still 3-0.
Sherwood is not putting too much pressure until they see they have that free goal after Park Forest with all their players up to the front.
And now it's...
Good stop from Sherwood to keep it in the midfield.
And now it's on the Sherwood side as Park Forest now goes on into the attack. I think that they could...
Sherwood's keeper doing his job perfectly, keeping himself right there in good position.
60 seconds left.
We now have Sherwood switching out keepers for a little bit, so now they can go on the attack here. It's up off the wall, off the ceiling. Oh, there's a shot from Sherwood!
That's 4-0! That is 4-0! I think they're going to score 5-0.
I think what I said earlier is coming true. I think Sherwood saw what happened in Game 2 and has changed up their strategy for Game 3 and will now have another 5-0 win.
Now we're back at it with the kickoff as both teams go for the ball. It's on Park 4 side. They just scored. They just like sniped it to the right side of the
All
field.
Sherwood needs to do is to prevent 4 goals for 30 seconds. Or take
No,
a shot just like that.
Park 4's rare show of defense here. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Park 4's on the Sherwood side. Park 4's with the shot. Good
Oh.
defense from both the Sherwood players. Keeping it in the park. Oh, no, it's still on Sherwood side.
All Sherwood players, their Sherwood's goal is wide open. Not anymore though.
Park 4 is missing up the shot. Sherwood now getting a good hit off.
It's in the air. Park
Good
4
hit from Park
10,
Forest.
9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Wait. Can they score a goal? No, it's a Sherwood victory. They have won the middle school division.
Are your winners.
Sherwood has won the middle school division. Let's give them all a round of applause.
That was an amazing game from both teams. Sherwood taking a good first game, and then we had Park Forest coming back in the second game, changing up their strategy a little bit.
Absolutely
but in that
astounding.
Third game, we could just see how well Sherwood was able to read the field.
And also have a goalie.
That is true. That's what I was going to say. We can see how Sherwood read the field and decided to switch their strategy to a passive strategy, giving them that chance in order to counterattack very easily.
Absolutely
Great
outstanding.
playing from Park Forest, but even better strategy and play from Sherwood.
So we're about to have interviews for middle schools, and then we're going to go straight to high school divisions.
Yep,
So
we have
we'll-
interviews coming right now in just a second.
So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
We actually have 14.
Sit how we sit playing. Like this. We gotta sit like this. We gotta sit how we sit playing.
I can Yeah, I'm gonna be right on.
Bro.
That was very nerve-wracking.
I was so
I'm shaking right now.
I was so locked in, bro.
Bro, you had your earpods in and everything, just listening to music, trying to lock in, bro. I was a little scared he couldn't hear us for a second.
Okay, can one of y'all share a mic with Caleb?
Oh yeah, I got you.
One of y'all sharing mic with Caleb?
No,
One, two, three.
No, I'll do it
Alright,
because
Gonna share a mic with Caleb?
I'll do it.
You wanna do it with me? So here,
I'll share a mic.
We're gonna. Sorry, we actually have 4. We made a sub, and yeah, I brought a chair.
Then why are you here? You didn't play.
Mike Braden, you'll just stand with me. You are all.
Oh yeah, move over.
Yep. So can you scoot and I need to scoot in so that we can have Caleb in here too. Since we subbed in Caleb in our last game.
Is he in here?
Mike Braden, no, this is our all. He played for Southeast.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk, we meet you on.
Mike Braden, you want to talk on something? Okay. You'll just stand with me. I guess where do you need to be?
Just over here.
Over here.
Do you turn off your phone sounds?
Is the mic?
How we looking, Gary? How does this look? Stop touching the microphone.
Don't touch the mic. None of y'all are in 8th grade, right?
All right, guys, can you introduce your team real quick?
Yeah, so we're Sherwood Middle. I'm Sawyer Clausen.
I am Keyshawn Campbell.
I'm Bryce Hawkins. And I'm Caleb Keith.
All right, and congratulations on winning the Middle School Rocket League tournament here. And can you tell us, like, what was the experience like? What you see that was cool? What surprised you?
Well, when we played against Southeast, I was really scared because they were really good with aerials. So I was kind of glad I had Caleb to sub me out so he could take goalie and defend.
I was kind of nervous because we had won the first game, but we had lost the second one. And I saw how good they played the second game. I was kind of nervous until we just won it.
All right, and how long have you guys been practicing? You look great out there.
I barely practiced. I kind of practice every chance I get. I'll play at my house, and we kind of don't really practice together, so we kind of just communicate while playing.
Yeah. What would you say? Go ahead.
I just play Rocket League. I didn't practice. I'm just good at Rocket League.
All right, what would you say the secret to your success was out there? Because you beat everybody. So what was the best thing for your team?
Communication, really.
Yeah.
Like, we really communicated and worked well as a team to get to the goals.
And what is one thing you would lastly here that you would say to other teams? Maybe even haven't competed in these tournaments before.
Just play your best. Do your best.
Don't
when
give
I
up.
play, I walk in and I kind of feel nervous, but when I sit down, I just kind of act like I'm just sitting at my house playing with some friends, and it really helps. And just play against the other team, find their weaknesses, play aggressive. Maybe you want to stay back as defender, but just kind of get the feel for it.
Mm-hmm. And do you guys have fun?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Congratulations, Sherwood Middle. We hope to see you again soon, and thank you for coming.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would.
Love for you too. So we get a photo of our our champions.
Yeah.
Okay, smile and say Mr. Majors